When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a golden mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. Oh, go in.
You're gonna do it?
Welcome everyone! Alright, we're live. It is an interesting one. Sadly we didn't get to play any of the graphics. The game started a lot sooner than I expected, but what is up? This is the semi-finals. I'm joined by Retro. Hello Retro.
Hi, how's it going, Red? How you doing?
That is going to be a very much played on meme, but anyway.
I'll call you Ryan, don't worry.
Yeah, alrighty. Dynamis versus Tican? Is it Tican? Tican?
I just got here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the new kind of black, don't ask me.
Alright, Tican. We'll go with Tican. I'll probably get messaged by Bander in a minute being like, you fucking idiot, that was wrong. So.
Make sure you have in-game voices off, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's probably something I should change
Not the sound, yeah.
just in case. Nonetheless, it was Dynamis that won the pistol round. I did just get Steam messaged as well. Tican. He said I got it right. It's Tican. We're okay. We're safe.
So you've seen the pistol round?
Well, we're just about to jump into the pistol, unless if I'm.
Okay,
very
when you
much
said they won the pistol round, I was like,
Oh, I meant the knife round. My bad. Sorry. Let me sign out of Steam. Alright, well, it is the pistol round underway now. As we head into the first game of the best of 3, which is on Inferno. Tell me your thoughts.
my thoughts are, well, first off, who picked this map?
I think, as far as I'm aware, it was... the first map was Inferno, picked by Dynamis. And I can hear myself, so...
It's a bit of a weird way to do it. Typically, when I, like, most best of 3s have, like, the team that picks the map always starts...
Anyway, speaking of opening things up, it is Sharky that finds first blood on Inferno, but it's quickly traded out by Paul as the bomb goes down in a 4-on-4 situation. Dynamis, they are going to have to retake the site, but they do have a kit, smoke, and a flash, and that nade was perfect. Danny, one of the players without armor on the Tican side, takes a nade to the face, putting him down to 20. Meanwhile, Alex does find 2, but Waver, he's quick to trade things out, and we're left in a 3-on-2.
I mean, the retake on the... It's going well. Ooh. There's no hope. Is there?
No, no time. Bomb's going to go off. That is it. Pistol round in the favour of Tican.
I mean, you gotta hand it to Dynamis. That was a solid retake. If they had... Oh, they got... We got a tech pause already.
We've got a tech pause already. Alright, it's a tech. It's a tech. They do want a tech pause here, so...
So how's your day going?
Yeah, it's alright, man. You know, here to play this. Here to watch it, rather. Very interesting semi-final, obviously. One of the, I just realised my net graph's on as well. Holy shit, I have not done this in a while. Anyway.
So,
what do you think of the matchup? Looking so far, obviously the pistol round isn't exactly something you can base a whole game off of, but from what you saw, who do you think will win this?
I Honestly, that retake was really clean by Dynamis, but if there's a tech pause on the side of Tican, maybe something went wrong on one of their players. But I mean, we are seeing Dynamis buy up here at full investment, so ask me after this round and I'll let you know how it goes.
We'll know how it goes indeed. As you did say, they did buy up 4 Deagles and a CZ on the hands of Dynamis and the Mac-10 Galil combo on the Tican side.
Oh, look at this B stack.
Is it the B stack coming in?
He's gonna spot one.
It is going to be the molly over the corner. The jump does get tagged, but not with the headshot that he expected, as Star does fall to 50, but it isn't enough to convert a frag as of now. Dynamis panicking, trying to get that B banana control, trying to save his teammate's life. Stuck at
I wonder if they know he's there. They mollied it and then he smoked it instantly, but it doesn't matter. They're just taking the bomb towards it.
Bomb retrieve Tican, they're playing this round very slowly. The B stack still coming out from Dynamis, hoping that they can find one, but it's probably not going to work. Oh,
well, there's a Cass's curse right there. It definitely worked, and now they have the info. Look at the rotate coming in.
The A stack does come in, but it might actually be a little bit late here, because look at the rotate coming in from the CT. 3 players towards his CT angle. Tican, they are going to have their work cut out for them. Yeah.
And even with, who is that, Sharky and App? He could be very monumental. Bombed up in the pit! It's going back and forth, but they know he's up there now. Honestly, I think Dynamis take this round.
Only time will tell, because it is one frag in the favour, but a quick trade. Enstro and Waver helping each other out to take down the player towards library position. In a 3-on-2, Tican, they're going to need something huge right now, and that might be in the form of Dan as he finds his first in the lockdown of the site. And
there's no kit, by the way.
Yeah, there's no kit. Crazy's holding the angle, but smoke dissipates. Oh, the 1D coming out. Enstro finds one. It's actually doable. The last player's on 19 HP and he's stuck in the pit position.
He's got enough time. Got enough time.
No kit, no time. It is going to be all 5 players going down, though, on the side of
Tican.
Oh, on both sides, in fact. As Waver does die to the bomb, but
that is definitely a win for Tican in that round. I mean, not only did they get the point, but they got the bomb plant, and they get more money for winning.
I think it's also a win in Dynamis' favour. I mean, if I was Dynamis right now, I'd be very happy with what just happened. I just cleared all 5 players of the terrorist side of their guns. Obviously, they do win that with a bomb plant, so they can they're in a comfortable position.
I'd agree, but you gotta keep in mind that Dynamis invested every single one of their dollars. I think one player had 100.
Yeah. I suppose the more economically.
If they had 1 kit, it would have been doable. I guess they did have a kit, but he went down not near sight, so bit of misplay.
In the meantime, we were talking about the closing part of round 2. Round 3 was an absolute abomination. There was 4 kills between 2 Mac Dens on the Tican side, so that is a lot of damage. But the whoa! He's waving goodbye to Star as he takes him down towards Banana. The AK has been retrieved, but Tican, they're a man down already, and still with a minute 30 to play with, it's still very possible to win the round. But they are already at that automatic disadvantage by losing their player early on.
At least they recovered the AK. That's the important part, at least in this scenario, is they get the upgrade from that Mac 10, and it's still very doable on both sides.
Maybe this will be the first round that Dynamis score on the scoreboard, of course, as it is going to be a very slow play for Tican. They do throw smokes, trying to force a rotate. Bomb is still in spawn, however, so they are going to have to retrieve that at some point, and that might be in the hands of Alex. Indeed, he's going to pick up the bomb, and it is going to be the A execute getting ready for Tican now.
So have you casted either one of these teams before?
I have not, no.
Okay, so we're both in the first little stance of figuring out who the players are and what their skills are. But look at Dan. Look, oh, Dan is huge here. Oh, but he burned the push through, and that's Dynamis wrapping up, and I think Alex is going to save.
An absolute mop up towards the A mid position, the first mid rather, as, I mean, you must be so annoyed if you were Dan. You were sitting on top of the ledge and the molly just clips you as they peek, so they know the info, he's there. Meanwhile, Dan
Alex did disconnect.
Just going to walk into the AWP. Waver, he takes his second of the round. Ekeen as well, he finds himself 2 in the round.
Make sure you focus on bot Kevin. There's a bug on the T side. Something happened with Dan. I'm not really sure what's going on. We maybe know. Look at this team help.
Keyboard bug. So it's going to be another tech pause coming out for the Tican side. Obviously they do get allocated time, but they are using their tactical timeout rather than their tech timeout, which is weird. Very interesting thing to see for...
Oh, he's back in. He's back
there
in.
we go. We are back.
Just in time.
And it's live. They are going to buy up. A very late buy, but I mean, they did have to wait for their teammates, so that is understandable.
That is a scrub buy. I'll be honest. Look at the double up setup on the CT. This could be a huge round if the T's can pull it off. Or if Tican. Tican?
Tican.
Tican. Tican pull it off. Get it? This is a shitty joke. Wasn't as bad as your wave one though.
Oh, that nade damage. Star's already at 50. In fact, he just get traded out, but oh, Alex through the smoke. He's not going to take any trade, or any advantage rather for the Dynamis side if he finds it through the smoke. And he may even find a second wave is down to 50. Alex, his spidey senses are tingling as he nearly finds a second through the smoke. And able to convert as the team diverges towards the A bomb site. Bomb as well, just about to be picked up by Alex. And with a minute left on the clock, huge damage has been done already.
There comes the execute. Oh, this is the read though. They have one guy on car and banana. That's an offer. They know it's coming in and they're prepared for it.
Looking to shut it down. Dynamis, they're throwing everything at this. Trying to scrape it out the bottom of the barrel. Tican, they're looking to convincingly get their fourth until that happens. Enstro with a lovely lineup rather. Sharky takes one. It's all left on Dan in a 1-on-3. He is able to convert one. But Dynamis have flipped it. It was like a switch. They flipped it on and that was it. A beautiful 2K from Enstro with the AK. The lineup was perfect. And it's just the
patience.
patience.
He heard Enstro story. It's him. Dan.
Oh, the spam through the smoke nearly works out. And it is going to work out with the follow-up wave up. He's able to find the last player on the bomb site. Tican, they convincingly took the site. But Enstro, he threw everything at it. He said no, and that was that. Beautiful lineup from him, and that's the bomb defuse coming in. Tican are going to get that $800 for planting the bomb, but at the cost of Dynamis' second round.
I don't know if that was the play from Dan. Pushing that smoke like that? What are your opinions? What would you have done while they buy up here?
I think in that situation, pushing the smoke was a very viable option. He didn't know of any player location. He had to just go for it and see what happened. I don't agree with him shifting through the smoke because you could become more of a target. You know, you don't see them as much as they see you.
Oh.
Speaking of targets, KngRetro.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be info as well. He knows they're now on Deagle armor, or what he believes to be. And this is just a mop up. In the full, like... Oh, Star hears him. Okay.
I mean, it was
not the gun he wanted, but it's a gun nonetheless.
Oh my god, Paul! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The headshot through the smoke, follow up with the spam through the smoke as well. And then, again, I'm telling you, switches have been flipped. With a lovely 2K deal through the smoke, KngRetro is the only player left. He's on the rotate from CT spawn now towards the big bomb site.
He's got a smoke for CT as well.
This is perfect. Bomb down on what seemed to be an unwinnable round. The eco coming out, and it has been absolutely held down right now. Paul, he isn't going to be able to spot him out, but Star, he's going to be able to convert with the M4. And Tican, yet again, they're claiming their fourth. A lovely play there from the Tican side, from the eco to the absolute demolishing of Dynamis' full buy. And I mean, look at the buy; they're not comfortable with this. They did not expect them to win that.
I think this round's in the hands of Wave. How well he can play that B side alone. Actually, not even, they didn't put the op B. He just went mid. But it's the right play.
It's gonna work.
They didn't expect to buy.
And it's gonna Dynamis, what is going on? It's the back and forth trade round to round to round now. As ngRetro, he finds the third that requires the 5 of Tican, and meanwhile Eking, he's just one with a Mag 7. One with the gun.
What? Don't count Tican out yet. I'll say that. We've seen Paulie get 2 opening frags on the B banana, so this is doable. And he did wrap around the guy with the Mag 7. I think it's Mag 7.
Yes, it will be. But yeah, don't rule him out yet. But I think, considering one of the players have disconnected, it is going to be in the hands of Paul as his trusty dealer. Oh, he's been spotted. He doesn't convert the first shot. He's going to take some damage in doing so. But Eking, he's close with the Mag 7. Ah, is he going to find it?
He's going to do it to him.
Oh no, he walks past.
No, he doesn't. He's going back.
No,
I promise you.
Yeah,
they know he's in there.
Spidey senses are tingling, but Paul, he might be able to get it. He's going to miss the shot. Eking, he's able to retrieve the AWP as well, and Dynamis, yet again, what seemed like it was a force buy wasn't too convincing, and all of a sudden, Tican, they are going to be able to call a pause now as one of their players have disconnected yet again. I'm guessing another technical issue.
It's probably Dan and his keyboard.
Trusty keyboard.
I mean, what a time for it to give out. They came all the way from the qualifier group stages to the semifinals to have keyboard issues. That's definitely not ideal. So, oh, look at this.
Teamwork coming out. We love to see it. Trying to make it a fair game, and it has been so far. 3 for the scoreline, obviously in favour of Tican, but we've seen some really interesting and strong rounds from the Dynamis side. I mean, it's all to play for still, I think. Even though Tican are on the eco here, it's looking rather to be in the hands of Dynamis, but we've seen it happen time and time again. It's happened, so Dynamis can't pause.
They can only pause after they paused. Work at 2200. That's fair enough. They want to keep the game going. There's no fair plays here. It's Tican's issue, so they're not gonna pause for it.
Bit of a low blow, I must admit. But I guess if they've got places to be, I mean, it is amateur CS, but at least have the courtesy to respect your teammates, I guess, or your opponents. But I mean, nonetheless, they are on an eco, so it won't be that much of a damaging round for them. If it was a full buy, I would be quite annoyed by the situation. You know, you're immediately putting yourself in a 5-on-4 with the guns that you have, because obviously the bot isn't the most trustworthy buy. So
you know, Dynamis, they might be a bit scared here. If you think about it, 4 sides on the T side of Inferno, this early is incredible. And if they can keep it up, if they win the half and go into CT, that's just, I don't know. I would have called a timeout.
In the meantime, though, the bot was sniped towards Banana. That was Waver with the AWP. He made light work of the very poor movement of the bot Tican. Oh my god, they are going to respond though. Start with a lovely 1D down mid. Going to put Tican in an even situation, but in terms of capacity with their guns, I'm not sure if it's quite even in that sense. But the smoke does come down, and meaning that...
Oh, but they're pushing it.
They are going to retrieve the AWP, but it is going to be ngRetro able to find a first. Eking, he's going to be able to find a second with a late spray. The flash high as well.
I mean, the op's out. He's saving that op. He's done tapped out. They got what they wanted. The question is, will he be chased?
AWP retrieved, trying to save towards the T apartment's position as the clock does wind down. It is the end of the regulation time, and with the AWP, you gotta just hope you can save it, and he will be able to do so. A very, very good save from Tican, but the scoreline's 4-4, things are back even.
I just want to see. I want to see Dynamis call a timeout. Having bot Vinny running around the server, that's gonna be a huge nade. No, a little bit off of Alex, but the B nade as well.
slow start, but Waver, he's able to find the first in the round and draw first blood in the form of Alex. Oh, now going to play very passive towards this B bomb site. Even the boost coming out into the CT angle, so something that Tican needs to be careful of as Waver, he's holding the angle, looking to find more. And it might be that he gets what he wants as Tican are approaching towards this B position now.
That's a good plan.
Was perfect. Blinded Waver perfectly, forcing him off of the angle, and got the tag up. He's down to 32. But again, they're taking it slow here. They probably will go for this B execute in the end, but a little bit slow. Maybe they should have expected the rotate, and it has happened. They have drawn one player from the A bomb site to the B, but maybe they were doing it trying to fake. Who knows? The Molotov does come in now, and
That's going to buy him 7 more seconds.
it is. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, it's going to be a very, very sticky situation for the Tican side as the all-out execute is coming in now. The smokes, the mollies,
There's a
the
smoke.
everything.
I think it's over. They're pushing straight through the smoke, but Alex finds it first. And the boost, not... That's a problem. One player left to hold the site.
Only good for one. The nade comes out. The spam just misses out. If he got the spam there, it would have been the round over. Meanwhile, the spam coming out from Keen is going to connect and put Star to 41 health. And Dynamis, they're looking comfortable on this retake. They look like they've got this one in the bag, but anything could happen in this situation. But no utility might be a problem as KngRetro, he does spot one out, and he's going to find his second. Keen's going to find the third. And just like that, a quick triple from the Dynamis side. Mops up on the B site, and that's round number 5 for them.
Oh, Dan's back, by the way. So hopefully we'll see a more fair round on the board. And I still think Dynamis are a bit of a low blow. Or I've hit him with a bit of a low blow. That's what, 3 rounds they've taken?
Yeah, it is, I think.
2 to 3 rounds. The bot.
I mean, even with the bot, it is the quick trade out, the 4-on-4 now as Paul is the one to open up, but a quick trade coming out from Sharky. Double up setup yet again on the Dynamis side. Only just round 10, and they're comfortable with the double up setup. We haven't really seen Tican with the AWP plays as of right now, but something maybe we'll see in the future as he's going to throw a smoke that's perfect for the apartment's peak, but Ajira's read into this quite well. He knows the angle to play to counter this, but it has bought them enough, actually, as they're going to hit towards the B bomb site, and Dynamis, they've only got the 2 on the B bomb site to defend with. Waver with an opener, but sending Tican into a 3-on-4 with 45 seconds left. It is going to be a last-ditch effort towards this B bomb site now.
I mean, they have one Molotov to push them off, so they have enough time to buy rotation. And question is, are they gonna? They're committing B full send.
They have to. 30 seconds left. They could pull a rotate, but it'll have to be quick. But
That's bomb down.
Does get the
Molly's
bomb.
in, and the spray down. That's well played from Menstro.
Able to pick himself up a double swiftly with the M4 and retrieving an AK as well with the double AWP still on the side of Dynamis. Gives them their 6th.
I'd say Dynamis hit their stride.
Really pick things up. This double AWP's working out. I'm not sure if you saw there, but Waver has got 13 frags, Entray with 11. Really doing well right now for the side. As Dynamis, they are going to have to try and find something, but the absolute spray down from mid. King's going to find himself 2-1 through the smoke, but damn, he's quick to trade out, and this all-out brawl towards mid has just massacred three players in the lobby right now.
I admire that from Paul. Just to jump across. The read from Sharky, that's well played. You know, I would say this round has no hope for Tican. Okay, you know what? Now I'll say it.
One deagle left in the hands of Paul. We've seen it happen. The Deagles have been strong from the Tican side, but against 4, I'm not sure if it'll work out as of yet. He does find himself the first time to end stroke. A very confident start, but I don't think he'll be able to find himself anymore. He does jiggle this long position. Sharky, he's going to read into it and make light work of the frag. Paul, he does fall. And Dynamis find their 7th.
This is going to be an interesting round.
Go on. Yeah, I agree, actually.
It's 2 up versus 5 AKs. At least, you know, in that aspect of having the snipers on the field. Oh, look at that grenade.
Oh my god, damn with the spam as well. Through the wall.
That's a trade as well.
Alex
got taken out on B.
Look at the damage though. KngRetro is at 10 HP. That is lethal with the flashbang, but Waver, he does not care. He'll stare into that any day of the week because he's able to convert, and Tican, they find themselves in a 3-on-4. Yet again, a very familiar situation, rather, as to last round. And Dynamis with the double up towards, well, split now actually, is Tican, they need to find a way into this one. Spam coming out. It is going to be a quick trade. Ekan, though, he's able to find one, and Tican's odds just got slimmer.
This op station input is there. It is. Dan's out. They know Paul's nearby.
He might be able to find one though. Entro, there you go. He's traded, and I tell you what, he's got the bomb in hand, and he's able to run towards the B bomb site. Waver is going to be the one to run into him here, and look at that for timing. The audio cue, he's heard, but he doesn't know he's on the left side. Look at this, he can shift all the way up.
Oh, but the gun
he missed the shot. The D is going to have to be reliable. There you go. He fires the first shot, baits the peak of Paul, but he's able to pull the trigger a second time and take the head clean off of his shoulders, and Dynamis find their 8th.
What is showing today? It's only 1 AK on Dan. Who's gonna be the first one to drop as well?
Najira makes light work of the AK mid, but it is obviously going to be retrieved by one of his teammates. For some reason, the teammate on 60 HP rather than the teammate on full. Nonetheless, the smoke does come over. But look at the positioning of Dynamis right now. They've got a player shoved all the way up banana. N-stroke. He might be able to find... He spots him out. Finally gets the frag as well. The headshot coming in. And it's a 3-on-5 now.
This is looking so grim.
Keen spots out the boost star. He goes down as well, and it's a 2-on-5 already.
The AK is being swapped between every player on the Tican roster, and it's finally going to be dropped.
9 for the scoreline. Dynamis, they're really looking to extend this lead now, as it is something very interesting that I've noticed is that since the second time that they had the disconnection of Dan, it has been all Dynamis. 7 rounds now in a row for them, so it might be that...
This is their map pick, right?
Oh my god, look at this wave that he's able to find.
It doesn't matter.
Alex, he's able to trade the entry with another 2. Apparently, auto director is awful for this sort of stuff, but Star, he does find one, but it's a 3-on-1.
That could have just closed out the half to 11-4. And I remember saying when it was, what, 5-4, that getting 4 rounds was a good thing. Kind of want to go back on that now. They've lost 8 in a row, and it's looking like it could be 9 with the lack of utility. That was just a gun round thrown away for Tican.
It could still work though. They could still end up winning this game. As Tican, yes, they are 6 rounds down as of right now, but I mean, there's been time and time again in any level of CS where you've seen these scorelines and the comebacks happened, and I think we should rule them out just yet in this map.
I agree. Especially with these teams that have gotten this far through the group stages. Something you can't forget is these teams are competing for, what is it? I believe they're going to the finals, correct?
Yes, this is the semis.
So one of these teams are moving on to the finals, so they have to give it everything. Oh, he's lining up a smoke. Sharky getting aggressive.
Paul quick
He's
to trade that
punished
out though. Yeah, as you were saying, that Sharky found the frag. That was 2 within the round. It's just the AWP's done wonders for Dynamis on this CT side, but it might be Tican that gets to show up after this round. But they're still in this one. It's just made a 3-on-2. Make that a 1-on-3. Alex, he's the last alive, and he's shut down. Dynamis, they find their 11th at half time. It has been all Dynamis, all blue on the scoreboard since round 6.
I wonder how Tican's feeling. I think there might be a bit of nerves, you know? I'm not sure. I've never seen these teams play before or how they handle their pressure, but right now Tican is on the, like, they need this pistol if they're going to make something of this path. I mean, look at this fast bomb play.
Dynamis, they're looking to take things slow. They've got one P250 and one person with the utility. Sharky, he's got a smoke and a flashbang. In the meantime, Tican, look at the gun range.
They're flashing out apps, aren't they? They're going to flash straight out of oh, no, he's flashing over.
I mean, it's worked though. Sharky, he flashes. Eking finds 2. Make that 3. The pistol round has been made very light work of as Eking finds himself a triple towards the A bomb site. He's absolutely cleaned out all the counter-terrorist bodies. And it's now Dynamis in a 4-on-2 rather. We said it was all blue on the in the first 15 rounds, and it's looking to be all yellow now. Paul,
I wouldn't rule him out just yet. They need this.
The smoke. He sees the head.
He doesn't see his head. Well, we have X-ray on. He thinks he's to the right.
He thinks he's in mini pit, but
eventually he's gonna line the shot up. That's Eking. 4 frags in the pistol.
A quadra kill at that. Yeah, the quadra kill comes out.
Tican needed that round. They're gonna have to force here.
4 deagles and an MP9 in the form of Tican, and I mean 3 MAC-10s a gun, and even an AK coming out on Eking after getting the quad kill and the pistol.
And the bomb plant, keep that in mind as well. But they've opted for more utility over AKs, and that could be a good idea.
No damage has been done, but will they expect the close play? We'll find out.
We'll let you know in a sec, because the auto director.
Yes, Sharky. Gonna push apps, but
Paul, for a second!
Paul, he does find
This
2.
trade.
The MAC-10 doesn't work out, and look at this Tican. We were saying they needed a round, and this might be the one. It's a 2-on-3. Tican have 3 full health players, even with armor as well. All of them Kevlar and helmet. In the opposition of Dynamis, they have a MAC-10 on half health and an AK, so it's very doable now for Tican.
I love how both teams right now think they're on site already. Look at this.
They're fighting over an empty bomb site.
Honestly. Oh, the boost. This is the play they needed. Bombs down.
It's worked, but Eking, he finds himself 2 in a
2.
1-on-3, yeah. And oh, he just loses out. KngRetro is able to find the headshot with a Desert Eagle. That was a crucial one, and Tican, they needed that round, and they deliver. Dynamis, they aren't able to find themselves another, but it's at the cost of 4 players.
I mean, when you have the wiggle room in these rounds, it's okay to lose that, but if it happens again, that's where it'll start throwing punches. And I mean, look at the economy still. For both sides and utility, this could still go both ways, and I think it's all about the opening frag. If Tican gets too aggressive, that could strike brutal.
A slow start with the deagle spam coming out. It's Dynamis who are just trying to find something as KngRetro. He does get tagged to 67 in the early stages, and Tican, they do have a full buy, and they're looking to secure their 6th. try and claw their way back into this one as Dynamis. They are going to take things fairly slowly, but they are going to be
Tican
pushing.
has banana control.
They know it's the A play. It's just how soon it's going to come in as Dynamis. They're looking to set up their A execute now. As Eking is going to go towards the apartment's position. 3 players, in fact, towards the apartment's position now as they assemble ready for this push. The breach out of apartments. The FAMAS is heard and the M4s are raining out on site. It is going to be Dan that draws first blood, but Eking and Waver, and oh my god, it doesn't matter. Tican, they did not expect the Apps push, and Dynamis, they went from a deagle biter, 3 of their 4 players having full bar weapons. And it's all left on Paul, the man with the MP9. He's going to get spammed out through the smoke, through the wall. Eking finds another lovely 2k, and Dynamis find their 13th.
I think Tican's going to force buy every round here. Just to try to get something on the board. But look at that, they have 2 smokes. Make that 0 smoke. Both used in the first 10 seconds of the round.
Look at this though, the slow play coming in. Again, the nade damage coming out from the banana play to Alex and Kratix on the A-bomb side. It's been very good for Dynamis. They know how to use their utility well, and look at this edging route. We haven't really seen a spam through the wall yet, but with an AK, it's not exactly the best of ideas. He finds one, and he doesn't find the second. Alex, he holds the trigger, but he pulls it at the right time. He's able to retrieve the AK as well. He is unable to convert, though. It could have been a lovely 2k to open up the site. But look at this, the deal coming out from Dan. He peeks apartments, and he finds himself 1. Star, meanwhile, finds himself 2! 2 towards mid, and just like that, a flip of a switch again. Dynamis, they were so confident in this round. They had so many weapons. They had so much going for them. And it's a 1-on-2.
I mean, he has the bomb site. There's no kit on the board. It's still doable. Do you have the crosshairs on, the player's crosshairs?
No, I have my one.
Oh, man. Dan is using some wild shit.
Look at this, though. Smoke coming in on the bomb site. They don't have a kit, though, and they haven't cleared the back of the bomb site.
He has to stick it. They're out of time.
Oh, the spam. It doesn't work out, and it's stuck. Star plays finds the headshot. Ajira isn't really able to clutch up, and Tican, they slip the 6th in.
A small investment on this round for the T side.
Look at this, the slow start again, and the buy from Dynamis isn't great. 1 Deagle, 1 CZ, 2 P250s, and a Glock. And on the Tican side, they've got an array of rifles, and they're ready to try and show what they can do. The smoke coming in from
but they're getting aggressive banana. Look at that. Tican players, they're already going. They could catch the guys in mid off guard, but they stop short.
Kratix is able to find 2 with the FAMAS, but it's also cost the pit controllers. Sharky just bombs out onto the bomb site with the bomb in hand, and the damage from the utility is just absolutely supreme right now as Kratix is able to triple up with that FAMAS. Unable to make it a 4th, but Alex, he's quick to find the frag, and Tican, they shut down the eco of Dynamis. 13-7.
I think this is the first real gun round we've had this half. And it's a fast-paced one as well. Dynamis already up banana. They know they play close, and that's a site cleared. And practically the round 1 as Tican might be forced to save.
Dynamis with a lovely round. as of yet. Waver, he's able to find himself his second, but a quick trade. Sharky, a little spray
Honestly,
happy.
me too, Sharky.
A little spray happy, and he does find the kill, however, and it's all left on KngRetro, who just made noise. And both players started shifting. Yeah, they both heard each other because they both started shifting. So, Keen, knife out, runs right into him, and KngRetro, you might even be able to scoop this out. Okay, maybe he is. He finds himself a third. Are you kidding me, KngRetro? That's 4 in the round now. And Tican, although they lose the round and Dynamis find their 14, that is absolutely immense damage coming out from KngRetro. The AK has been absolutely perfect for him. And Dynamis, they're shook after that. Their money is not looking great.
I think we're going to see another fast banana. With 2 Mac 10s in hands, they do the same thing. It could still work.
I cannot believe the damage that was done there with the AK. I mean, it works, and Dynamis, they have found themselves banana control, but Tican, they're playing a very passive form. We've seen before them go for aggressive plays for the aggressive stance towards banana, but not this time. They play passive. They're playing the jiggle. Just trying to see if they can spot out anything in the oncoming fire of Dynamis. Is now. Shots are heard towards the B bomb site, but they're just trying to bait out the info, and Dynamis, they keep all 5 players alive.
The smoke clears, and the T's waste 2 smokes as well. Looks like we're seeing a B play. They've managed to rotate 1 halfway to CT. If they go fast here, they can catch him off guard.
The molly's perfect as well. That'll land flash on him. He has to force out behind the small pillar on the back of the bomb site. He might get overwhelmed. He was able to find 1, but he's only good for that singular player of Enstro. As now, it's going to be Tican that have to find the retake as Dan does open things up. But another trade again. Dynamis, they don't want to lose this bomb site, and
they're both pitted against Secret.
look at this. This could be perfect. The peak,
They
but
don't
look,
expect 2.
they don't expect the second. This is perfect. Waver, patiently waiting. Patience is a virtue. Best served with AK shots, but he's only good for 1. Sharky, he's left in a 1-on-2. And it's over. Dynamis, they had such a good opportunity. But
I think Waver just held onto it for a little bit too long.
he panicked as soon as the player with the bomb plant looked up. He panicked. He started spraying. He could have played that a little bit better. Maybe tapped out or bursted his opponents rather than full-on spraying. He had to rely heavily there, but
I could feel his heart beating, I'll be honest.
yeah, he was unable to convert. Now, Dynamis, they're forced back onto the pistols. And Tican, they seem to be trying to make their comeback in a last-ditch effort to try and claim some control in map 1.
That's a strong airstrike with a nade. They have the ability to wrap now. Paul expects it. They're just smoking their way up inch by inch. Angle by angle, but KngRetro is there to answer back. With 2. That should be the round going in favor of Tican.
What was auto-directed doing then? It was just stuck on the body, just not doing anything.
Mine wasn't.
Mine was just hovering on the body. That was really weird, but anyway. It was Tican that was closing things out during that round, and look again, it's been a fairly one-sided side. I mean, Tican have found themselves 5 in their time that Dynamis have found 3. It might not be looking likely right now, but they've been putting in a performance so far, and Dynamis, they're looking to test the B-bomb site as Kajira, he does find 1, but Paul, He's able to
bomb as
double
well.
up and find 2. That's the bomb dropped, as you just said, and the banana hold will be holding true.
If Dynamis make anything of this round, then that's props to them. But right now, 1 kill would be a gift. I'm curious if this game would have played if it was a 5v5 the whole game.
I feel like it would have been a lot closer.
I mean, I hope so. Like, Dynamis got 3 rounds practically in a 4v5, so I'm rooting for Tican right now. Just because I'm a man of fair play. Oh, team damage there, and a molly to back him off. And KngRetro still has a smoke as well, so that should go out. There it is. Stopping the push. Any dreams Dynamis might have had of getting 7-1D? Well, some more team damage, why not?
You have to see it, but it's all left on Sharky now, who I've had the pleasure to cast a couple of times, and we know he can do it, but not now. KngRetro, he's going to run him down with the M4 in hand, and Tican enter double digits, and Dynamis, they must be getting scared now.
I'd imagine so. The comeback is being mounted for Tican. Hopefully I didn't just cast or curse them. But I was glad to finally see Dynamis bring it up into this round. Or this side. That's a missed grenade. Thanks, auto director. What do you think about sending this op in first?
Say that again, sorry?
What do you think about sending the op in first? Waver's gonna be the first to swing. He's missing the shot on the guy at patio.
It could have done damage, but it hasn't, as Tican, they can expect this push, and it's a complete... It's not actually. I mean, they do come out on top during the trade as Dan finds the 3rd kill onto the Dynamis side, but, I mean, Tican, they're really trying to win this one.
I mean, Dynamis cracked open the site a little bit, but the rotate's already in. It's just a hold. I see this going in favor of Tican as well. Like, the position's on Dan. Here comes the A pushes. What is? Are you on the guy on B site too?
I'm currently on A site, but look at Dan. Spots out another player, and Dynamis.
Oh, that's a friendly nade.
1 player left. Wave up. He's going to have
Dan's
to try and do
trying.
it. Oh, he misses the first orb shot and misses the second as well. Closing the distance.
Make it a 3rd.
And the 4th.
Okay. You know, we'll stop counting.
So the P250 in hand isn't going to be able to do anything either, as Wave Up does drop. And Tican find their 11th.
So why this eco round's coming out from Dynamis? Do you play on a team, or like what do? You just cast, or
You what, sorry?
do you play on a team when you play?
I used to, not anymore.
Oh, okay, I knew that who is it? The guy that runs it?
Who, what, the league?
Yeah.
Banda.
No, he plays on a team. I was curious if you did as well.
No,
Or the
yeah.
same team.
I don't, no, sadly.
That's fair. It happens.
Anyway,
A lot of work, a lot of effort.
nade damage coming in from the start as Tican, he does land onto Sharky. 58 HP left now as...
I mean, Short's giving up right now. There's nobody in pit, but they don't know that. Top of mid has been giving to Dynamis. Oh, but Star is there to answer back.
First frag in the favour
wow.
of Tican, but Sharky, he's quick to trade out with a CZ towards the arch position, and look at this. There's
They're
only one
wrapping
player
B.
towards B site. Although Waver does find one and Star's quick to trade, it's just going to be...
But KngRetro says the read. Look at him. He's already falling up behind them.
Credits.
There it is.
He's able to find one, and Sharky does find one with the Molotov, but it's all on airstrike in a 1-on-2 situation. it could be done, especially if he shifts through the smoke with a double, or I was going to say the double ult, but it is now single.
Mistar's aiming right at him. He's ready for it.
He's backing up to and fro through the smoke, and that is that one. Tican, look at this, 14-12. You counted them out at the end of the first half, and look at the score now, 14-12. The comeback
We're
is
gonna
on.
see. We need three more blues on the scoreboard, just to make it a doable situation and a winnable game.
Let's not forget though that Dynamis still have a chance, although as of right now momentum isn't in their favour. It's one round and they're on match point, so who knows what will
What is
happen.
gun trading? I mean, right now they have the right read. 3 stack towards A. I feel like Enstro's sitting a bit too far back here, you know? One smoke and then he could wrap behind his teammates in mid. That's if they were getting aggressive on Banana.
I guess he's waiting for the aggression of Banana.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they smoke it once, he's cut off and then they can shoot the guys in the back. Luckily, though, Tican's waiting until they make the first move and Crate's gonna find 2.
Quick trade from Waver, but the damage has been done towards this B bomb site, towards the A bomb site rather.
You know, if I had $1 for every time Waver killed someone through a smoke, I'd have at least $6.
I think now Dynamis, they need to really regain their ideas, try and think where they're going wrong. As Tican, they're looking to come back in style.
But the rotating
so far.
Tican's over rotating.
Oh, this is not good. That's the bomb spotted. The one simple rotate and it might have cost them the bomb plant and maybe even the round as Adira finds the headshot onto start. It's a 2-on-3. The caster's curse has happened again, and this time Dynamis, they look to be in the advantage now.
That could have just cost them the entire map, that over rotate right. And we still have they're pulling back this. It's match point Dynamis. But if they can get some exit frag, that could be huge. They're ruining the economy. There's one. Swinging wide, both are coming up towards him. He can't convert it. That happened.
Dynamis, match point for them. Tican, they looked so convincing and they had such
but
good.
look at Tican's buy. Even after all those wins, they still have 2 players, 1 player on a D. What is happening? Okay, both teams have 1 player on a deagle. You know what? Whoever gets the first deagle kill wins the game. That's how it works. That's how I'm rooting for.
Wins the game.
Yeah. If Agira gets a kill, then they're gonna win. And if Dan gets a kill, then they're gonna win. That's simple deciding.
Only time will tell to see if you're true there, but Tican, they now don't have the best of buys. The double up setup though might be a very useful favour as Dynamis are going to be edging towards this A bomb site. Utility is coming in, just trying to force the frag, and it does so. Sharky, he shuts down Dan.
Well,
I only play without a gun though, so it could be an interesting one as Alex, the flash was late, but it works. Luck dead. It's just going to be the A execute coming out now.
They see it now. Look at the rotates. I love this aggression Banana too. They know they need to make a play. And he can wrap perfectly behind. That's bomb down. Both the deagles are gone as well.
Bomb drop. 40 seconds left on the clock. It's looking to be all Tican right now.
They
This is not good.
I mean, it's doable. It's unlikely. But they're going to need to swing together and both get 2 headshots. The wave is close bomb site. There's the swing. There's a headshot. There's another. Traded out, and this is a 1v1. Everything's on Alex here. Is he good? What a pressure situation.
Tican able to claw one back, but only time will tell now as they need another 2 rounds to force this into overtime. Dynamis have got a comfortable buy yet again, and
Tican, not so much. 2 for Mosses and the nade stack coming in. That's going to be Paulus. And the fast B plays coming out too.
That Molotov is perfect. Shuts down any push that Dynamis had plans on doing.
Alex at half. Trying to sell the fake, and it's working. 3 players towards the A bomb site. When the hit's coming B, Alex, this is about if they push that smoke or not. He's going to throw a smoke down. If they push it, or if they kill him before he throws it, then that's the full bomb site given. And to me, are they really just both going to swing at those? It's up. Oh, this is it. They push the smoke. Alex is falling. The rotate's coming out. There's going to be one person behind him as well. I think we wrapped 16-14 or 16-13 here.
Dynamis seem to have this one in the bag as Sharky finds another. It's a 2-on-5 now. Tican, they did so well to try and pull this one back, but it is now a 1-on-5, all left on Dan for map 1. The spam does come out, but it doesn't quite connect. But there you go, Waver finishes things off. And that is game number 1 in the favour of Dynamis. We're gonna cut to a short break run out, but when we are back, you best believe we'll be back with map 2. We're gonna quickly show you the best of 3 screen run out, but other than that, we will see you very, very shortly. Take care.
Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Going Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control.
Welcome back, everyone, into the game. We are back with map 2, Tican esports versus Dynamis. We saw a very interesting map 1 that led to Dynamis's victory of 16-13, but this is Tican's map pick, as you saw in the graphic, and they will now be... This will now be map 2, the interesting one. I'm, of course, joined by Retro again.
Hello.
Say hello. There we go. There he is. What do you think, man?
You know how it is. I think this is Tican's map pick, and hopefully they don't get any issues with the keyboard. That's a bit rough on his part. But other than that, I hope Tican takes this one.
Maybe it will go all the way. We shall see, as Dynamis now edging towards the mid control, but it's quickly been removed. Wave up. The first threat towards shore has been dismantled as Dan. He's able to find himself another, but start yet again tapping through the smoke, and it's all Tican right now. They do get the bomb plant, which is something I don't think Tican particularly wanted to happen, but it is going to be made light work of. All 5 kills coming out for the Tican side. Star with the 3k. And not a single death in Tican's
Can
name
someone
right
translate in what's going on in the chat?
Who knows, man?
Wrong chat, sorry. So, on a side note, what a round from Tican. I just hope they can keep it together here and not crumble underneath these 2 AKs that are bought, which should go top mid if it's being played.
Slow start coming out now, but Tican with a lovely pistol round gives him the first round, and Dynamis, they're looking to try and claw things back.
Great exit tag.
That tag.
That they see bomb though.
I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I don't know. I think the rotate would be a lot hastier than that, as bomb does get to retreat. As Dynamis, they are a man down so far, but only time will tell to see if either of these teams has what it takes. The deagle may even work down. Very interesting flashbang. Does catch his teammate. Meanwhile, Alex, here's ones towards apartments. This should be the frag. No problems there for Alex.
That was a great flash if you're trying to flash, like, connector.
Dynamis.
Sorry, wait, hold on. Tican rotated off site. They've given up the site. They thought that one guy in B was enough to want to rotate, and they were completely wrong.
Bomb down 2 on 2. Admittedly, Waver is on 2 HP. And both Tican players are sitting at a healthy 100 hit. But Entro, are you joking? He's able to find the headshot without taking a point of damage. And it's all left on Star. He spots him out, but movement isn't able to grant him anything, as now it's all him on the retake. He's still checking that Tetris angle, he knows, but he does find it. But Waver, 2 HP is enough for this man as he finds himself the third. Him and Entro do it all It's 1-1 now. Very quiet start coming out. Obviously, Dynamis, who won the last round, get to keep their guns and are very confident by coming out. 1 Galil and 1 Mac-10, but the rest are on AKs. Meanwhile, the full 5 Deagle by coming out isn't going to be the most comfortable of buys for the Tican side. The Mac-10 unable to convert, but Waver, he's there to support his teammate as the smoke short comes in and the A flashes rain out, but bomb is left in spawn. Something we didn't really expect to see, is now Jira's going to run and collect it, but at the cost of a couple seconds. 30 seconds left, and it's going to be the B push coming out now. It is Paul that is left in the front line. He watches one drop and he's able to convert, and all of a sudden this has been turned on his head. He's then able to convert another, but in the meantime Star finds one, and it's a 3-on-2. Desperation is all that Dynamis feel now, as 11 seconds left on the clock. They're not going to have any time, as Star finds himself another 1D. All they have to do is sit and run and hide, but Dan, he's going to make light work, and Tican, they find themselves their second. Yes, again, Dynamis finding the opener and doubles up. In fact, Star does get one, but it's just an all-out trade. The slugfest towards mid as Sharky finds the kill towards the A bomb site, and just like that, in the matter of 5 or 10 seconds, it goes from a 5-on-5 to a 1-on-3 as KngRetro, he's going to find himself the last player, and yet again, things have been evened out. Again, this mid presence from Dynamis is going to prove to be very strategical, as they do get the control, but at the cost of a player, as KngRetro foolishly pushes into connector, but Ajira, with his quick reaction time, makes light work of Kratix, and in fact Sharky and Eking find one each, and all of a sudden Tican at a very disadvantaged 2-on-4. Easy frag for Alex to get, but at the cost of a bomb plant, and probably the round lost as Waver finds it through the box. That is a slick shot, and it's now all left on Alex in a 1-on-3.
I mean, he's surely going to save here.
Most probably, yes, but at the cost of 2 players of Dynamis, I don't think that's the trade that they expected to get, especially out of that round.
You should hear him walking. Great reaction. It's going to be a kill delivered.
Will he get shot from behind? No, he just scrapes it out alive. Only just, though, as the round does end, and Tican, they are now a round down.
I think we're seeing a fast B take. Star should hear him jumping about. No rotates. Is he gonna jump spot? I'll feel so bad if he jump spots. He'll get his head taken. There's contact made. The round still going a bit slow. Star with the first, the second. Can't find the third. The bomb takes the bullet instead, but Dan is there to recover. And what a slaughter in the apartments as Tican fully clean up and pick up a little weapons. However, call it doesn't.
Look at this buy coming in from Tican. A lovely pistol round win and forces them into a very uncomfortable position for the Dynamis side. The money's absolutely been mangled with us now. Tican find themselves as steady leaders. They do find themselves the round to even up the scoreline.
I wonder if the IGL is ever going to call something like a one-player B for Tican. Like, knowing how Max Dynamis just got, it's pretty unlikely they go B again. So I'm curious if they're going to play around like different results of the round. Because the bomb site's been given up, the bomb has been down, and look at the utility. All this utility is still not being used. It's going to be a raw peak. I mean, they could stick with this, in theory.
As you say that, the smoke does go down, try and provide some cover, but smoke even in Palace as well. Might even work out as he finds the frag, and it does. Tican, the miracle play. What seems to be a very sticky situation for them to be in a 2-on-3 retake. They make it work. Rightfully so, as they do find their fourth, and Dynamis, they're back onto a very shaky buyers now.
I mean, Dynamis got more than they should have. They invested 5 pistols that round. And they got 3 kills, a bomb plant, and they saved an AK.
Yeah, you're right, actually. That's a very, very worthy round for them, but
the one way doesn't work out too well from Paul's favor as he misses the shot. Creatives could get some bad timing here. So who's the lurk for Dynamis? I believe it's Sharky, correct? I wonder if Tican is pieced together that Sharky's the lurk. So they kill him there now, they can know that it's going to be towards middle of B.
Molotov coming in, but he's able to find one. The quick trade from Dan through the smoke, but at the cost of yet another Dynamis player. 4-3 the scoreline. They don't particularly want to be in this situation themselves. He's able to find it with the Galil. It makes it work towards the B bomb site, and the 2 Tican players were not ready for that. And it's actually a 2-on-2 situation now, and this is very winnable for the Dynamis side.
I'd say more close to Tican. He's not planning for short, and that's where Ekin is. And Ekin's the trade. He swings, takes out Krytix. It's all on Dan. Bomb's going down short, and now Dynamis. They're in the front seat. Dan's a passenger in the back right now.
He would need the quad kill to make this work, but he's managed to find a triple, and he just misses out on the quad. Ekin gets his third. 10 HP is all that does it, Dan. He must be annoyed at that 12 kills already in his name, and it seems to be a very, very comfortable start for both teams, and I'm not sure what to think of this as Tican's pick, as Dynamis obviously did pick Inferno. A 4-4 scoreline is quite scary.
We've been tied on both maps 4-4, so this is going pretty well for both sides. I don't want to seem... Okay! Did you see that? Because I just saw that.
No, I did not, actually.
Akira took off Pauly's head with 1 bullet. And now the grenade to take out Star, he knows he's gone. This round is crumbling. Both their guns are gone. And Dan, nice shot, well played. Look at that. Good sportsmanship.
Dan is able to find one in the meantime, though. That's the M4 picking up a kill towards KngRetro. Something that could be very crucial towards the play of Dynamis now. One lesser player towards the mid. They're not going to feel as comfortable as Bomb is going to be collected towards T-Spawn. Looking towards mid. He decides to opt for the mid plate. Yeah. The flashbang comes in perfectly as Dan does find one and tags 1 to 58. That's Waver now. All on his own towards mid. the cavalry has arrived in the form of Sharky, and he does retrieve an M4, but in a 3-on-3 situation, Dan already finding himself 2. Alex, he's going to be able to find one as well with the
You
Deagle with
can't
Wave
watch
up.
apps. There it is. Enstro killed from behind. The bomb site given. And Dan can get the bomb on the cross. He puts him down at 19. Not 10
Look
HP,
at Dan
please,
go! He's
Will
already
this be
found
2
himself
games
a
in a row,
triple.
or 2 rounds, where Dan loses to someone with 10 HP? There's the
Oh
entry!
no, whoa!
Oh, it was
Kratix,
close. Dan
Kratix
had
rather,
some nightmares
yeah.
there, man.
He does find one, and the only one that is needed, the 10 HP, isn't enough for the Desert Eagle of Kratix's. Tican, they do find their 5th, but at what cost? Looking at their economy, it's not looking great for them right now.
Neither is a tease.
Yeah, Dynamis isn't looking good either. This is a very, very close game, and I'm not sure which way it will go as of yet. Tican looking strong. Do you have an
I
M4
can tell you
buy?
one thing.
Utility isn't great though.
If both teams invested in this round, this could decide who wins the half. But unfortunately, Dynamis decided not to invest, which is a really wise decision. I just don't think they have the right read on the Tican money, and instead of the flat-out power, there's 1 bomb down, 2, 3, make it a 4th. Dan is on fire.
Oh my god!
Okay, you know what? I don't need to talk. Dan just kills them all.
The 1-tap as well with the silenced pistol. That is absolutely insane. The USP coming out wonders in that situation as Waver does fall. And Dynamis, they got absolutely destroyed towards that A bomb site. And
The
Tican, they're really
they're
making
looking
light work
fine.
of this.
I'll be honest, this buy is not looking good. They have 0 smoke. Actually, they have 1 smoke. Sorry, Sharky has a smoke, and this is gonna have to be a clean take on whatever site they go to. But Sharky's already half HP. The smoke's peeking first. That's the only line, or the only grenade they really have that can block off an area. Unless of course Stewie's in the game, then you don't block off it. But they're coming out right now. Alex, blow the window. Good for 1. No more. The fast rotations are already in. Sharky, I'm not sure where Sharky died, but he died somewhere with stuff. Okay, Wave. Wave evens the scoreline 2-2. Player count. Dan hits the jump to the window. To find Agira, he saw the smoke. That's 2. I mean, what is Dan doing?
It's insane right now.
I think someone brought this man a new keyboard. I'll tell you that. A few of the Tican players opting to not buy head armor. Could be a risk play with the pistols in tow. But again, looking like every eco round, they go towards the A site, so. Let's see if they have the read. They're already out, and that's the spot. Contact is made. But the cross is going to be rough until that smoke pop. Paulies still got a little gap to play with. It doesn't matter. Kratix for 2. But somewhere Dan dies. That's the carry dead. Novice round. I'm panicking a little bit. When Dan dies, I'm scared. I want Tican to win.
They do find one. Alex, he does find one with the M4 towards CT. Dynamis, they're looking to try and claw back at this game. But it's not working out for them as Jiro does
not
fall
even
as
planted
well.
for connector.
And Sharky falls as well. Light work made. Tican, they find their 8.
You know what? I'll give it to them. Dynamis took the back of nothing on the round, and they got 2 frags and a bomb plant, which is going to help them afford a lot of utility this round. So hopefully they can change momentum of the pace for the game. Actually, if you actually look, they've gotten, what is it, 6 bomb plants now this game.
Yeah.
Which is pretty huge, especially on a map like Mirage, where getting onto the site it could be difficult, especially B site, which I think is where they planted the most. I don't know. I'm not an analyst. I just look to say stuff.
Dynamis playing this one a lot slower than what we expected to see, and That's an angle that KngRetro did not expect as he falls to the... Oh my god,
okay.
E-Keen. Okay, my
Bomb
friend.
site's cracked open, but the bomb is far away. The retake's fast enough. There it is. They go out before the bomb can rotate.
But look
And
at this,
they're
how
gonna
open. Look at how open the A bomb site is right now. If Dynamis were to execute towards this A site, they'd have everything going in their favour. KngRetro is the only one left with an M4 towards CT right now. So, Dynamis, they could be providing wonders.
That's what he's doing. He's not going for the pick. If they start planning, he's going to cancel it. Dan is smoked off in jungle. They know it's going to be A, I believe. Stars should rotate very... He gets aggressive to smoke. That's unfortunate. If he just waits or sits in the smoke, he can have himself at least... And there's Dan gone and Stars to save. The first round in 5 that Dynamis can find themselves winning. What do you think? You think they're going to keep it up?
Possibly. I feel like it's something that I expected to see, but not in this fashion, you know. Dynamis, I expected them to clap back with a crucial round that was very close, but instead it was a domination towards this A bomb site. You know, 3 players are going to be looking to save their weapons, and I just think Tican right now, they didn't expect that one, and it's just hit them clean on the jaw. 8-5 the scoreline now.
Look at Tican's money. This is going to be a weird call for their IGL to make. If they buy around the AK, and there's the op already purchased, it seems like the call is bed made. Star dropping 2 M4s. Minimal utility, but very doable. You know what I reckon? I'm not a man making predictions, but I reckon Paulie is going to be a big player in this round. Put that up. Star's already aggressive in the B.
The orb really could work wonders in this situation, couldn't it?
Oh, he's going to check it. He checks too deep. Eakin's down, and this is a bit of a slowdown. You can tell that they've recoiled a little to that kill. That's their... Oh, no. Sharky, no. Sharky, don't do it. Sharky, don't do it. Oh, okay. KngRetro was a shark on the other side of that wall. This bomb peak. Okay, you know what I said about Paulie being a big influence? Never mind. Shot. Disappointed Paulie. You know what I love about Counter-Strike? It can go from the fastest round to the slowest in a matter of seconds. Well, last round, I'm Mac 10 in hand. I think we're gonna see a fast play, but then again, I'm not in any comms or anything. Also, Alex with 3,200 isn't buying hell armor in the last round. Hopefully, the Mac 10 doesn't hit him in the head then. That'll be highly unfortunate. Here comes the B play. Now keep in mind, the last time Dynamis tried this, they all died to an E-cup. So hopefully this time they can string something together, as this is their second and probably the last B hit they're going to be making on the T side. And they're opening up the site. Waver takes up the head of Paulie. They've somehow made it work. But Dan's alive, so I shouldn't say that yet. This man could mop a floor that's not even wet. Fortunately, he can't mop up Dynamis. 9-6 at the half in favor of Tican on the map pick. And I believe we jumped right into the second half, correct?
Yes. I mean, unfortunately for Tican, though, they are on the T side, which is actually the unfavored side of the game. Or rather of Mirage. It's something that they've got to be very careful of. A lot more structured.
I mean, they've caught a, I believe it was a tactical.
Yes, this is a tac timeout for sure.
I think they have their, T side unlocked. This is their map pick, and I think they're gonna hit hard with it. Do you by chance know the third map, Decider?
I think it is. No,
I thought it was Train, but I have no idea. I'm sure a staff will be on.
It'll be Overpass as map 3.
I like that. My favorite map. And it looks like we see the B hit. off the bat right now. The early smoke star. That's gonna land, I believe, door. 4 flash, but look at this. They've stacked on the B. Maybe they did their research or something. Cause they okay.
Oh my good lord almighty, you can't be doing that. But look at this Dynamis.
It's okay. His team's recovered. He may have missed, but his team locked it in.
The mop up is absolutely insane.
Now I'll hand it to Dynamis. That was a great read. Typically, you never see a a 4 sack on B with pistols.
Yeah, it's very uncommon to see that sort of stuff, but I mean, it works for them.
It kind of makes me wonder if they went back and they've watched Tican's game to see their pistol strat. I know that's something that I do a lot. Is I reverse counter strat. And they're out. The Molotov is gonna be landing a bit short. Oh, they kill with a bomb plant. They're gonna be shooting Agira money. He's finally gonna die. Waver
with the scout doing absolutely immense
there's not
damage.
much to do against that.
Very easy round for them to scoop at least.
But here comes the payback. They have 5 AKs now. They're looking to seek revenge for the first 2 rounds, and they're gonna start off really clean. The first is down to Tican. No app control as a short player must wrap. So if we see who is it, Kradix at app, he gets aggressive. He can find himself free open bomb site.
Tican playing this one a little slower than usual. Obviously, the buy round for them is quite a crucial one. They want to win this one to sort of get back into this, try and long out
Waver
to map
missing
3.
the cross. The timing there, he looks away.
Oh, he's able to find
and
it,
the repeat back into it.
Ollie.
4-on-4. Get the gear down to 10.
And
Star down to 30. This is a close round. What would you do in this situation?
I mean, in this, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at this though, Kratix. Spots out, no problems asked.
Please just go. Don't throw a flash, just go.
Jury's gonna find one as well, and it's just been a back and forth trade. Dynamis finally getting a player to
waited too long. After that frag, he should have went. He knows they're in the apps. And now Ancho's in position. He can stop the bomb plant. 27
oh
seconds.
my god, are you kidding me? By 2 on the bomb site. Alex, he's the only one left versus 3. Ajira's on 10 HP as well.
I'm pushing the market here. That's the wrong play, I think.
It doesn't matter. It is up to these people that play the game.
Turning and running, turning and running.
So look at this. It's going to be the gun down Ajira. He's going to find one, no problem. Dynamis 9. Tican esports 9. They did what they could, but it wasn't enough. And now, the score is back even.
This is the first time that we've been tied to 4-4, by the way. Even though it feels like Tican have blown out the water in the first half. Dynamis, I guess, like you said, this is a CT-sided map, and they're showing that they're predominant on it. Paulie, blowing the first smoke. It's going to be a fast day, but the Molotov, 2 flashes there to counter. Kradix is out with the back 10. And that's the whole push Stickman. Darcy tagged down to 19, actually getting killed. As 4 guns sprayed him and Paulie swings out. Waver to answer with an op, can't put the collateral, but will put up 1-2 and make it a 3rd.
A beautiful trio from Waver there with the AWP. I'm shocked that Dynamis, they're now pushing more and more ahead, more and more in the lead. As 10-9 the scoreline, their money's looking very good. Ajira and Sharky obviously not so much, but they've got enough to drop now. Looking at the money as well on Tican's side, this is not looking comfortable for them.
Honestly, Dynamis are feeling comfortable. This is the first time they've had the round leads 3-2. The Waver being tagged down a lot. He's gonna be playing passive.
The Hoover. Anyway, nonetheless, the game goes on as now. Look at that perfect play from Tican. They spot out. Danny nearly finds it through the wall. One shot would have connected. He would have been dead, but Waver, He gets out by the skin of his teeth, and look at this teamwork as well. The gunshot across. They really want this game, and you can see it now as Dynamis, although they are a map up, they still need to be careful because these guys, they know how to work their map. They know how to do the damage, and I mean, it's shown in this round. The Deagle Buy coming in. It's now a 4-on-3 situation. Unfortunate timing from me, Keenan. Dynamis, they might be losing this one now as Tican. They're just going to go for an all-out rush towards this B bomb site. Sharky, he's hoped to respond. He's good for one, but will he be able to find any more on the back of the site? He spots a second, but that is it. Ajira, all him. 1-on-3. He's got to do it all to keep Dynamis ahead in this game. But
He's done some great things so far this game, but winning this,
who knows? He's taking it slow. He can spot it out towards apartments. Tican, and that is it. That is over. Just like that. And Tican, they find themselves their 10th in a lovely display of B pushes and smarts. Although Dynamis, they are very confident. The rebuy has been strong with them now, but looking at the buy of Tican, full utility on every player, and Dynamis, they really need to scrape something out of the bottom of the barrel here, and it might be that a ramp rush is necessary as Waver, he's quickly traded with the AWP towards mid as Alex finds his first in the round, and Tican, they need to reevaluate the situation. They just won, but Dynamis looking at their guns. Do they know what's going to come and hit them? Not yet. Sharky going to try and retrieve the AWP towards middle. In fact, he
Both
might...
the operators are dead this round.
Yeah, he is shifting towards the right side mid. I think that is a smart play to make unless if they push short. They don't have any information on any mid push now. But it might not be needed, but... There you go, the flash coming in, trying to fake that mid push as the B site, they now panic a little bit as Tican heads towards A.
Up to date, this is a semi-final match. The winner moves on to the finals right now. Team Dynamis is up one map.
1-0 the scoreline. 10-10 in this game. It's quite a close one on Tican's pick. They did put up a fight on Inferno, but we'll have to wait and see as the execute comes out with 35 seconds left. The reflex rotate coming in from Dynamis now. They know that this is going to be the push, the one to try and do it, but Tican, they really want this. But it's just not working out. The flashbangs reign supreme as Eking. He throws a delightful flash, but it's all on Alex. He finds the second with the AWP with a beautiful adjustment. Will he be able to find any more?
Not enough. Unless he mollies him out right here.
The molly was not effective enough. The Jira, he's going to probably find it. Yes, he will with the last shot on the MP9 before he ducked into cover. With the swift headshot onto Alex, and Tican now they're around behind. Slow start. No action's really happened on the field yet. It is just a game of patience, this one.
The clock is nearing a minute now. And the utility not even being expended on Dynamis. It's looking good for it.
Oh, the leg spied out, and Sharky's going to be able to trade the angle. I didn't think that was possible. Maybe he didn't have armor? I don't know.
No, it's doable.
It is?
Hit him in the chest.
Alright.
He
That was a
flicked up the right
great
second.
adjustment then. Now, it is just going to be the panic from Tican. They're a man down yet again. 37 seconds left on the clock. It is just going to be the A push. If I were them, maybe a fake would be necessary, but by the looks of things, if he's going into Palace, it is going to be the execute. 25 seconds left. The clock is winding down. It's on its last stages, and here comes the execute.
Met with not one, but
Ajira.
3 Dynamis players.
He finds one. Will he be able to do it all on his own? Finds the second as well through the wall. It's going to be the complete mop-up. He does find himself
He doesn't have to do it alone. Not Tican's here to help. So is Waver. Agira, he gets 2. He slows him down. He buys the time, and he practically wins the round. This is being a meat shield for his teammates to get in position. And now Tican taking a tactical. They realize that they need to win this.
Timeout coming in. Maybe to reset. Think of some ideas. I do need them. Looking at their money, it is broken.
They've won 1 out of the 7 rounds that have been played on this half. That is horrible. I thought they had their T-side on lock, but this double up setup from Dynamis is derailing any plan that they have. And at this point, a 3rd map, it's looking pretty scarce. But again, I want Tican to make something work. They've opted for a fast play. They're running short, but the flash is dodged.
1, 2, and 3. Retr00. An unbelievable triple kill towards the short position. This game is just the gift that keeps on giving now as Dynamis find their 13th. An absolute display of an array of frags coming out for the Dynamis side. A beautiful 3K. I shouldn't get too hot because it was pistols, but it was a lovely lineup.
No, we need... We should take a short intermission, and we should wake up Dan again.
Yeah.
Something's happened, but he's slumbering right now. And I want to see Dan just pop some heads, and I think this is the round that it's going to be... Oh, a bit of a shot on the Ekin. But he gets the cross, and if Waver peaks here, this could be devastating. Losing the off in mid so early in the round. Instead, Agira with the second off, holding short, and stars down. Got a little B-hop, you know. Pulling out his Judy hop moves right there. You can see him do the X-ray jumping. Now smoked off the angle for connector. A push in from Shark out gives Alex the trade. The info they had B-apps is now given in. And this is a rough, slow, like, kind of round. This round can go either way. And Waver's found. They know that Agira is playing a second op in CC, and this is all about what they want to do next. They still have 50 seconds on the clock. They can take it slow if they want to. But it looks like they're going to rotate from bomb to go B, as Dan is pulling off the rotation. Oh, they left the B side open. And that's where the hits come in. Look at Dan, too. I told you. Ready for this? Dan's getting a 4K, alright? I'll bet my firstborn on it.
Apologies, sorry about that. As now...
Oh, you're good.
Tican...
Oh, wow. They double
molly, but it might have been effective, actually. If there was a player there, that would have done so much damage.
No, Alex practically just killed himself.
He's down to 55. Look at the damage done from their own Molotov as well.
Hopefully it gets planted for apps, but it doesn't. It gets planted for what I believe to be banned, or is this safe plant. And they're saving. Dynamis is not having it. They're playing hard exits, and they're literally just going to go ahead and save, which I respect. They gambled on A, the gamble was wrong, and they decided not to give up their weapons.
And there you go, the closing 10 seconds of the round. It is just going to be that their save coming out. All players will survive with their weapons, which for Tican is a huge advantage for them to get. But Dynamis, they've got this round to lose. They've got money as well, so it isn't particularly something that they need, as both teams will
It's
be able
actually
to
a
fall
really
by.
good. It's a really good thing Dynamis saved that round. If they had lost all 3 players with their guns, they'd be forced to save. Or to force up Deagles.
I think this is the round that means the most for
Tican?
both sides right now, as Dynamis, they are 3 rounds off, and if they do this, it's a complete shutdown of everything. But if Tican win this, it's a full reset, so it is a very, very crucial round. And we started off with a death on the Tican side of things, as it's not particularly going their way now, as they start to settle down. They do have this mid control, however, which can be used very well.
I mean, What is Dynamis and missing grenades? Sharky and who's that? Ekin?
Yeah, Eking.
Their nades are. I can't tell you. Like we watched Sharky miss the Inferno app nade 3 times. I just keep poking fun of them. Clearly they're on a new level of Counter-Strike right now. What time is it in the UK?
It is nearly 8 p.m.
Okay, so I was just thinking if they couldn't call that timeout last game because they had to work at 2200, that gives them 2 hours.
It will give them an hour because I think they're an hour ahead.
They're not a UK roster.
No, I don't think so.
Fair enough. A really well placed Molly comes in, burning 3 of them, but it's gonna get smoked out. Dan, here he goes, tapping the head. He knows the other ones get right. Will be found as well. The
15 seconds.
frag Dan planting the bomb in. Paulie. A one-on-one. Paulie should be using his ult, but he decides not to. A real big mistake there. You need an operator that's confident in his ult, not one who's afraid to use it. And the swing here, it's up to Dan. Dan needs this kill. It doesn't matter. His teammates falling close. Everything's on Dan right now, and Agira is going to take off his head. 14-11. And we have Tican on the back of a decent economy. They can afford to buy, but they're going to need this round. This decides it all. Denying match point once again. They did it before. They stopped what? They won 7 rounds before they lost 1?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
But Waver's playing the same angle, and Star gets the trade, the revenge for last round. He let his team down with the entry, and this time he manages to win it.
Oh my
Ekin,
god,
you gotta be
Ekin!
kidding. And Star's the fall from Agira. A 3-on-4, the opening frag has been given away.
I've been screaming Eking's name way too much. He's been performing absolutely unbelievably in this game, and Dynamis, they are a very lucky roster to have him. But look at this positioning from Dan. In the meantime, he's pushed
they're reading it.
all the way through as Paul. He does find one with the AWP onto ticket booth, and it gives Tican a chance. But Enstro, he reads into that play perfectly. He smelt the push and somehow manages to convert as well as Tican. They're a man down yet again.
I mean, this is it. Paulie's been underperforming, but this is his time to shine if he wants anything to do with the team. Or the win, not the team. And look at Paulie right now. He's posted up there, finally trusting in his op. It's hands on right now.
Look at this. He might actually walk into it. Eking. Oh, he might. Oh, look, he's trying to be cool. He's trying to look. But my friend, there is no one there. They're both pushed into CT. In fact, as well, they could have gone B from that short push.
As long as if he plans for connector, I'm happy. If he plans for default, I'm not happy. The plan for connector is going down. The swing should come out from CT. And he doesn't even expect it. He was like 1, but not 2, I think. As Ekin crosses on scene, but he's going to get tagged up now. The Molly here, and look at Paulie. He doesn't know where to look. They don't know that there's 2 there. But it's planted for Paulie. He can win this. The smoke landing close. The shot going out, and he's sticking it.
Oh, he finds it through the smoke. Is it going to be Tican? They hoped, and they will get it. 12-14, the scoreline. It's not all over yet. It is not all over yet. An unbelievable display.
I mean, if that shot didn't hit, that bomb's defused, and they're on match point. Every day of the week that happens. You good?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're typing away.
The timeout coming in. Tican using this time to reset, to recoup their ideas in an unbelievable best of 3 so far. This is only map 2. They might actually take it all the way. And who knows, this might be the comeback that we saw last game from Tican. Is now not a scoreline you want to be in, but it's not a scoreline where you're all out of it. And looking at the guns, they might have a chance. The USP Deagle combo with a CZ as well for the Dynamis side.
I think for the hope of the game, I'm gonna say they don't have a chance, just because I don't want them to. And with the Deagle falling early, the USPS is only good for at least one here, if even, which it's not. 5-3, an eco round here. Eco flexing out, but then again, we've seen the power of some ecos on Inferno, for example. Or
Oh, the grenade!
oh, Alex sprayed a little L into the market. And Tican is fighting for a spot in the finals. Keep that in mind. They're giving it their all, and right now their all is seeming to be enough. As Waver with the USPS hoping to get gifted an AK or not, exiting through short, but it's not going to happen. Therefore, oh wait, it might happen. Alex is coming, and the camera switches me, but Waver does get himself an AK. The question is, will he be able to keep it? Indeed, he will. He's tucked up above ladder. And that's a small win for Dynamis. Hopefully they're happy about it because it's all they got in that round.
This has been a display, a performance. This is a masterclass of counter-strikers. Tican, they're looking to try and do the hero play again. They were unfortunate and missed out on it just last time, but maybe this time they do something as Dynamis.
I just hope they don't lose 16-13 again. That would shatter my heart.
Dynamis, they try and something new. Will it work? He gets tagged up. It's been an out trade. And Sharky, he does sparingly have to pick up the pieces and he runs away. But in the meantime, Paul does find one Waver. He's able to quickly trade and it's a 4-on-4. Make that 3-on-4. In fact, a 2-on-4 Dynamis.
It's up to Paulie and KngRetro to make something work. They did it last time. I think it was Paulie and Alex or Star. It has been done once. It can be done again. Sharky, the only player holding B, is low. KngRetro had one chance to finish him off. Let's see if he can connect on a second chance. One good swing, one a hope and a dream here to keep them from match point, and KngRetro is going to land the shot. They know that one is somewhere towards the short connector, but instead, Paulie will be aiming market, I believe. Everything is on the line right now. Early nades aren't going to warrant any damage, and they're waiting. Look at this. They're setting up the retake. The flash over sight. His teammates swing on short, and here comes the flash as well. The smoke being used. Can't be used for the bomb now. Paulie with one. Everything on the line. Paulie falls. Match point for Dynamis.
Game point. Oh, wait, what happened? Okay, he's got the bomb.
Oh, thankfully.
I thought his E key broke or something. I thought that was it.
Imagine. He's like, Waver, can you come to Fuse? Hey, what's up, homie? My E key broke. That's how the conversation would go. You're welcome. I know you didn't ask, but I give it to you anyways. It's a slow round here. A UMP on favor of Dynamis. So right now, Tican has the gun advantage. Though there is a 2-up setup on the side of Dynamis going mid, might be suicide, but a 3-stack towards B early on to stop any push. Dan's playing close. Dan, the star player, the man who I've always wanted. He can jump in window on Scathed right now as Ekin is in ladder. They love this ladder. He's gonna hear him drop, and now he's falling back towards the B site. Dan playing around the smoke, hopefully gonna try to go through it. We'll find Agira as he looks away at the last second as the smoke fades, and Sharky now on the ticket.
Alex able to swing out. Does find him. It's a 3-on-5 Dynamis. I thought they were going to be able to close this one out, but Tican, they want to put up a fight now as Entro. He's able to trade one, but will he be able to find any more towards the Palace position? That was Alex that peaked, but no conversion happened as KngRetro now. He is able to push towards B. But
I can feel the hearts
towards
beating
A.
on Tican. They're not even playing to win. They're playing for OT or a chance to win right now. Ekin, the UMP, I doubt it, but KngRetro gets the trade onto the short player. Ekin's top mid. Bomb is rotating out. Look at Bomb, look at Bomb. He finds a kill, which should come back here, but it's not good enough. Ekin turns around at the last second. They have info. Star hears him. He's trying to swing around, but 30 seconds on the clock. Going for the peak might be suicide.
Bomb.
What are the odds that the UMP is the last gun in this round?
Bomb's going towards B.
He stays the up here, 100%.
Bomb is now going to get planted down. in a 1-on-3 situation. Eking, he will have to break the vent here if he wants to at least attempt this, but
There's no way he goes for it.
I don't think he will now as...
Watch this up win the next round. But in the meantime, we have like, what, 30 seconds we can just talk. So what kind of skins do you have, if you have any?
I have none.
Like, oh, you ever unboxed a knife?
No, sir.
Alright, me either. How about the chat? What about you guys in chat? You guys ever actually open anything good from the CS scam cases? Or have you gotten a... No way he goes for the fuse, right? Okay, just making sure. But we'll see in chat if they've gotten anything good. Has the read the leg shot. Created, trying to answer back to take the off away. There it is. Will take a bit of damage, and he will not pick up the op as Star has managed to scrunch himself one. I don't have chat open, by the way, so if you can, I don't know. I mean, we shouldn't be talking about it now, but, you know. 14-15, the match, or the round.
It's the game. The game's on the line right now. If Dynamis lose this...
I mean, Dynamis are probably going to lose this based on just pure equipment value. They have to go for some ballsy play, and it's a 3-4 stack to top mid, but look who's ready to answer.
Tican.
On the other side,
this is everything for Tican, may I add. If they lose this, they lose out. They're losing the semi-finals. You know, it's not looking good for them. But if they win this,
they don't win the game. That's the thing. They put themselves through this much stress, and it's only for overtime. And this would be off the back of a 2-round win to get them to OT.
But looking at the buy from Dynamis, this isn't looking great for them. Admittedly, the Deagles have proven supreme. The MP9s have had their own limelight in this best of 3 series so far, and Dynamis themselves are a very good roster, so we'll only wait and see as the Deagle is drawing first blood, but in an out trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going. The utility's going as well, but the bomb is still lurking in the T-spawn. And the time's running out. Imagine if they lose the time. They need to be more effective and aware of their time. And it's a 4-stack towards A? The wrong read. They're getting to control the B-apps. This is it. Everything's here. So many corners. 35 seconds. The execute's coming. The smokes are in hand, and here it comes.
The execute coming in, as you said. 25 seconds left on the clock. Tican, they're going to throw every last limb at this bomb site as Dynamis.
Look at the time! 20 seconds.
19 seconds left. It is going to be Alex that finds the first kill.
From the ninja spot.
Oh, the bomb's dropped. It's just an all-out mess.
It's look in the middle.
They're going to have to plant the bomb. But look at this.
He's alive.
Sharky.
He's alive. Oh, okay. OT it is. A scrappy round, but it is done somehow. Agira almost shut down all hopes and dreams of Tican, but they keep it together. Time was ticking. The bomb went down with what, 6 seconds left, and now we see Tican still starting on the T side. Oh, what a round! Am I right?
It was an absolute slugfest towards the A bomb site in the last seconds of the game. Such an intense round, but Tican, they managed. They're
going fast now. They're changing the pace. They've been playing for OT, and now that they have it, they're not gonna let it slip. Running to the Molotov. Low HP. Eakin's good for 1. Enstro another. 3-on-3. The bomb site's given op in hand. That op could be monumental if used properly, as it does not have a counter op. Agira down to 52. You know what I like? I really enjoy from Dynamic. They did not buy any head-arm. That is a very smart move and a smart investment if you're in cop. Not that it matters, because Dan is going to tap your head off anyways. Fadic trying to find the last thing. Here's the scope. Waver is going to get swung on, and a beautiful round. Tican change the pace of the game, and they, for the first time in a long time, have an advantage over Dynamis. So going into this, into this OT, what are your predictions for who wins this map?
I reckon Dynamis close this one out.
You think so? I say Tican take it. Think about the comeback they mounted. They have the pressure, the adrenaline right now running. And Dynamis is feeling bad for letting that 15-13 go.
And look at this. It's the aggression. Sharky, he's able to find when he smokes. Underpass as well, quite cleverly as well. So that they think that he rotated back and just dropped this as he ran. But he's ready. He's hunting for seconds as he picks up the AK. Start. Will he run into it as Auto-directed changes for some reason. I
It's
think
okay. He ran away
one
instead of
plays-
grenades there. The sound cue. Sharky's now aware that they're behind him. The bomb picked up. Hopefully is not going to go towards B. Look at Alex walking out A here. He can use his Molotov off that little A sign on the right and molly straight under there. But he's aiming at the floor for some reason. Practically gives up the kill there, but he's going to warrant at least one rotate back from mid. There we see Waver. Yep, there it is. Has to get rid of mid-control, but he's going to find Alex on the swing. And now it's looking grim. The opportunity gifted back. But is one enough? What do you think?
Who knows what will happen? The clock winding down yet again. We've seen time and time again Tican just using this late round to their advantage. Okay.
I'm getting some Cold Zero vibes here.
It is going to be
he heard the ladder.
the last
That's
push.
actually good.
The AWP misses the shot. Ajira, he is going to have the AWP in hand. He's able to find the bomb plant as well. That's bad. Dan is lost left on the site. He's unable to find anything as Ajira with the no-scope.
What a round from
16.
Mayhem. Utter mayhem. As Star is going to be the player peeking mid with the op here. They give the closest guy towards mid the op. And hopefully, I mean, a bit slow start from the CTs. What is happening? Sharky finally waking up. But mid has been given up by now. Look at this. Full mid control uncontested. Will miss the grenade. I don't know what's wrong with Tican and Dynamis missing grenades, but Alex hits the push in the palace.
Just an all-out slugfest towards KngRetro. Star.
And this fight happened all the goddamn time. Ekin versus KngRetro. They always share damage, but never blood. As both will get away with their lives. The excitement is building. 16-16, we're tied here. Keep in mind, guys, this is a spot for the final of Season 4 of the Phoenix League. It's the Phoenix League, right? Joking. Obviously. But this is a huge spot, a huge best-of-3 series. Everything on the line. There's no more matches after this. If you're eliminated, the smoke over. One player to left hold. He's only on 22 HP. The smoke's been used. They can't smoke the Molotov, but they're going to jump out through it. It won't do enough damage.
Look at this, though. Star, look at his positioning. He's already towards kitchen. He's going to be able to zone out this player towards the site. There's Ekin going down. And Dynamis, they're in a 4-on-2. They're going to need something big right now. Waver, he's looking to help out with that as Ekin gets the assist. He's even able to find himself a second. It's all onto KngRetro.
But they know where he is. That's the thing. They know exactly where he's at. They're pinned on his location.
KngRetro, he's going to be trying to push the kitchen door right now. He wants to check this left-hand corner, but he's not sure. There's so many angles to check in this 1-on-2. With no kit either. Will he be able to find anything? He gets the dink, but that is it. Tican, 17-16. The half comes in.
We jump straight into the next game, or the next half as well. There's no intermissions. As we're going to see Tican take up a second opportunity on the CT side, hopefully, to branch out and win and close out this map. Keep in mind, last time they were on the CT side, they went up 9-6 and ended up going 15-15, so both teams performed equally on the CT side. However, Tican did manage to win more rounds on the T side of this overtime. And let's see what happens here. Hopefully they stay true. An AUG being purchased, that's a rare thing. What are your thoughts on the AUG and the Krieg? And how about that nade going into the app?
That nade has done substantial amounts of damage. Eking at 54. Look at this, Dynamis. They look so clueless right now towards this B up position as the execute comes in. I did hear a nade. Oh, okay, no, it was. I thought it landed short, but the Molotov coming in as well. Double molly, in fact, towards.
And the spray down, Tican for 2. Making a third. There we go. I mean, is he good for a fourth? I don't think so. I think he's getting airstriked out of the game right now. Down to 25 as Waver swings. Picks up Paulie. The opposite coverage. They all know his position. They're locked onto him. He's sweating right now. And there he is. Now he's dead. Also, do you notice that KngRetro always plays the same angle in Palace? I'm not sure if Dynamis has caught on yet, but if you watch KngRetro move here, he'll go to the exact same angle on upper scaffolding and play it. which is just something to keep in mind if you're a player watching out, that you have to adapt to how your enemy plays. Let's see, watch Kratos. If you turn your camera over to Kratos right now, he's going to stand right up here and just hold it. Every round he does the same thing. Now, I'm just curious if Dynamis have caught on yet. But what Dynamis have caught on is full mid control, a fast take. Stars holding ladder, and Kratos, the man who stands in
He's
the
able to
spot.
find one. The AUG quickly traded out for the AK-47. It's a 3-on-5 situation, and Tican, they're looking to close this one out in a comfortable fashion. The AUG coming in, Paul, he does take another Dynamis. It's looking fairly impossible for them. Waver and Entro up against it. It's now all on Waver. We saw last round, he's got the 1-on-5 to deal with. The AUG no scope,
It's to keep in
close
mind
range.
too, he has to win this, or the map's ended. This is for everything right now. The entire map is on the line of a 1v4. Was a 1v5, but he managed to find one, now taking a bit of fall damage. He doesn't have bomb control with 47 seconds on the clock. He needs to find 1 or 2. And even then, he has to run all the way back for bomb and then go B. It's not looking doable for Waver. Opens the shot up, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have the bomb control. He doesn't realize.
Oh, the no-scope
the
comes in. That was
no-scope.
huge. But
At
look
least
at this.
he leaves with pride, but he's out of time. There's no way he gets the bomb and plant.
He can. If he takes bomb and
No,
knifes
there's
out
no
all the way
way.
to B. No, there is.
He's out. No, there's no way.
There is 20 seconds left. He's got plenty of time to get the bomb and go towards the B bomb site. He's just got to knife out all the way. And that he will do. If he jumps out
Are
the
you
window
sure
here,
it's time?
100% he has time.
But look who's coming from market right now. Yeah, he has no time. Even
Now,
with the knife
yeah,
out.
he pulls.
Even with
No,
the
there you
knife
go.
out.
No, he had time to plant, but it's going to be the denied of the pistol. It is.
His push through connector was good for 1 kill. Was going to cost him the game as he runs out of time. And a 19-16 finish for Tican. A beautiful comeback and a beautiful OT. Well kept together and clean. That is going to be 1-1 in this best of 3 series so far. And are we going to take a little intermission, or are we going to go hop in right to the next map?
Yeah, we'll take an intermission right now, but we shall see what happens in game 3. We shall be back
Sounds like a type
very,
bet.
very soon.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill. choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill. Get my fill.
Ganja smoking, they got rum in me cup. Bad gals wind up on the dance floor. All the gals wind up on the dance floor.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car. Hit the button, drive real far. Put that record on me like, I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new night. Fights in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you
Welcome back, everyone. It is time. Map number 3, Dynamis versus Tican. We've gone the distance for these two teams, including an overtime map at that. So it'll only be interesting as Ajira. He does like stabbing his own teammate, and that is going to cost his team the night for Zenstroke. He's on his own against 4, but damage has been done.
Just a little bit of a, I guess, a given. I thought Dynamis was playing with the stand in this game, but it seems not. I don't actually know. I was getting it for the Dynamis was playing with the stand in, yet all 5 normal players are here. So maybe an admin or a staff could give us a hint on what's going on. Maybe there's no stand in. Maybe I'm incorrectly advised. Side note, how's your day going? 2 intense matches right now. We're kicking it off with the 3rd on the overpass.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting one. This has been a journey for both teams, and for us as casters, this has been nothing far from a very, very interesting game of Counter-Strike. As obviously, Game 3 is now underway. Dynamis esports versus Tican esports on probably one of the most hyped up maps, I think, in my opinion. A very close map 1 leads into an overtime map 2 victory for Tican, and this is all to play for in the best of 3. And I wish teams luck, both teams luck, and Ajira, he's going to find first blood on overpass onto Alex. I cannot wait to see how this one plays out. I
mean, that's actually a really smart play. They faked the B smokes and they're going up A now. Luckily, Tican has the read on it. They're already reacting. They're not going to expect a 4 stack on the A site. Then here comes the swings. Nobody pushes out. The area is smoked off. I think Dynamis have a really strong pistol this round.
And here we go, the retake coming in, but it might not be enough. But Kratik's
I mean, it's working.
Oh my god, Paul with a 1-tap. A delicious
It's all
one
about
at
can he stick a 10 second. He's shaking his head like a madman, but it won't be enough, I don't think. He's gonna get killed.
Oh my god, Star, are you kidding me?
Sorry.
With an unbelievable flick with the USP. There's no way you could stop this man.
The retake, I mean, we know the importance of pistol rounds, but to win it like that is absurd. A beautiful round, all around the board from Tican, and Dynamis are probably kicking themselves in the ass after that one. Ooh, I didn't expect that. That's a fresh. I mean, this game, this map is already starting off on a hot streak and a hot note. So a really well-placed smoke. I'm not sure where that came from the CT side, but it's gonna lock off Munster. But they're still gonna run through it as the Molotov follows up. Full blind probably pushes back on the angle, and bomb's already on site. Will be good for none, as can't connect with the kill, and the T's get mowed down on their force buy. Now probably going to be forced into a save, as the CTs are going to keep their SMGs on the board. So can we talk real fast about who you think is going to come out on top?
I don't know, man. Tican are looking strong, but I think Dynamis, they're too strong. I don't know.
I mean, we talked earlier about a Tican, or was it Dynamis being the upset Tican?
Yeah, it was Dynamis' upset on map 2.
And I mean, if they win now, it's gonna go both ways. I don't know. Kicking it off very quickly and very intensely, and long control's been given up. But Alex close by with the MP9, only has to cut down 5 deals and he gets the first. Make it the second, as Stars can get a headshot somewhere back sight. Bomb's been gifted, long's been taken, and the lurk's been found. There we go, Ekin. He's exposed.
Found one. Yeah, sorry, he found one with a deagle there, which is going to be a crucial kill. It's done damage, but it was on the MP9 player, which isn't something particularly I'd hope for. I'd rather have claimed an M4 at least. The Galil picked up, but I was going to say he could do something, but nah, I don't think it's going to happen.
You know what? In his defense, one is better than none. I'm going to mute real fast and deal with that issue. Be back.
All good. 3-0 the scoreline. Tican. I ruled them out in map 2. I thought Dynamis was going to take it in a convincing 0-2 fashion, but they proved on their map of Mirage exactly what it's like to be in blue, and they're representing it again, yet on overpass. unbeaten as of so far, but it's going to be the first buy round for both sides coming in, so this is going to be an interesting one. Chat, let us know your predictions. What do you think? It's 1-1. Is it going to go all the way? Are we going to get another overtime in the semi-finals? What do you think? Here we go. The slow play. No blood has been drawn on the floor of overpass, but who knows? Waver, he's eagerly pushing towards this toilets position as nGRetro, he finds one as well in toilets. Alex, he's the one-man army sitting towards the short position right now. He's going to hear the enemies going past him, but he is going to take Waver as well. In the meantime, Paul's going to find one, and Alex even with another. It's his 2k in the round. And Dynamis, they're going to be shot out of their first buy with a 3k from Alex. This man is on an absolute
Tican is
tear.
unstrong. I'm really curious how Dan's going to do. The first game, he had some keyboard issues, right? The first map. And he didn't perform too extraordinary. Second map, however, this man was the star player, the MVP of Mirage. And now, hopefully, Dan can keep up the hot streak and close out this best-of-3 series in favor of Tican. But right now, I would say they're looking very strong.
I would say this is an unbelievably interesting one. Nearly 40 viewers in the chat. This game, I think, it's safe to say this one is probably the most crucial one of them all. I don't think we've seen such an intense best-of-3 as of right now. As it is going to be Star with the first frag, with a second as well, with the orb. He makes it 3! Unbelievable! He isn't able to find a fourth, but Alex, he's there to mop up with a 2k. Oh my god.
I mean, they are equal frags. But then again, to have that reactions that quickly, that takes a hot streak, and good on Star to land those shots effectively.
The hype right now is unbelievable. I'm so happy I'm casting this game. This has gone the distance, and I'm more than ecstatic to say the least. This one's going to be an interesting one. Dynamis, they're trying something different. They're going to go for an explosive B play, trying to just shock everything right now. Try and rock Tican just a little bit as it's Dan left to hold down the B site, but Dan again. Tican, they find themselves with a man
keep in mind, I'm getting info that Sharky canceled work to play this final map.
Sharky cancelled work?
Sharky on Team Dynamis canceled the work to play this final map, and right now it is looking like he should have gone to work, as they're down 5-0. Yet, then again, on this buy round, they could win something, but Waver can't connect the shot, and Creative, the guy who could not finish the kill, we saw him fight back and forth and be after repeatedly, is going to be on the middle of the bomb site, putting Waver down to 3.
Waver, he does find one with the AWP though, which is a very interesting situation to be in, and the adjustment as well, Kratix. He's going to fall. He drops like nothing, but Alex in the meantime, perfect positioning towards toilets, and it's going to be the pincer play. He's able to come down, connected with no problems. 18... only able to
They know the info. They have the info. They know he's connected. Look at this planning, so he can't get any info. But he has a full belt of utility, and this is on the line.
This could be the first round for Dynamis as Tican. They eagerly want their 6th. As Alex, he's the man to try and do it. He will spot out one. nGRetro just falls.
He's
on
1 nade away.
Look at this though. Look at this. Both players' combined health is 15. The nade, wrong place. He's
Alex has more utility to miss.
The AWP. He switched to the Glock. The smoke comes out. He's going to stick it, I think. This could be perfect. He's going to find it, though. Wave up. No problems there. The Glock reigns supreme.
What a close round. Alex nearly brought it in. If he would have just saved his grenade and used it on Waver instead, maybe a bit of miscommunication that he was low HP. Even a Molotov would have done it. One tick from a Molly, and he burns up like Summit 1G. I don't know if you guys know that, this NA stuff.
Yeah, of course. It's
okay.
One of the most iconic players.
I'm NA, so like, you know, we might know different things.
And here we go. Dynamis, they do find their first round, obviously, with a very close one-on-one situation. And Tican, though, in such comfortable fashion, they claim the first 5 from Dynamis.
It's key to keep in mind that Tican have been getting really aggressive towards the fountain area, right?
Oh, look at this push! The flash comes in! Sorry to interrupt, but Paul, with an unbelievable flashbang. I'm not sure if you caught that there, but Dan, he's able to find the opener as nGRetro falls.
On a side note, he didn't see the other ones or bomb. And now they're
Yes,
counter boosting.
that
Look
is
on
true.
sight. Here comes the counter boost. He didn't even caught with a nade
Oh, he
out.
finds it. He finds it though. The whiff at the beginning, but he's able to trade fairly. And look at this, Dynamis. They're back into that 3-on-5, the traditional format we saw them in for the first couple of rounds, and I'm not too sure about this one.
If I'm the coach on Dynamis side, I just call a save. Even off the back of the first kill from Sharky, he doesn't spot the second one. Maybe a little bit. Maybe he blinked at the wrong time there, but with an AWP, an AK, and a MAC-10 to upgrade to an AK, they want the rounds instead. They're greedy. Waver one, and then it's just not enough. Dynamis, who won the Inferno, what was it, 16-13? A great showing. Who then went into overtime on Mirage, are now getting blown out of the water on the final map, but hopefully they can bring it back in. Even at this point, a 10-5 half would be ideal. You think it's doable?
I reckon it is. I think Dynamis, they still have a chance. This is Overpass we're talking about here. Probably one of the most CT-sided maps.
Oh, but Tican isn't even giving them an inch. He's taking away everything.
Alex, the AWP, switches out swiftly with a start, and Dynamis, they're looking to bomb out of long now. The Molotov is going to stop them in their tracks, halt their push for KngRetro. He's looking to try and help things out with a double flashbang over now. And it might actually be effective, KngRetro. He's able to fall, but he's not going to be able to find any more than two. I don't think a third. Never mind, Dan does chime in with one, but it's an unbelievable stop here from Tican. They are so on form right now, and KngRetro, he's going to line him up. This is unbelievable.
They're shutting him down. This is a blowout. Third map, I remember I asked in prediction in the Twitch chat, who you think is going to win, and someone said Dynamis all the way. I wonder where they're at now, as Dynamis is at 1-7 on the scoreline. What do you think? If it's me right now, if I'm a coach, I recommend calling it, or even the IGL of a team. What? Look at this. What's happening?
Look at the oh my god! Look at that! It doesn't kill anyone, but the collateral for 80 damage each. And look at this though. He's caught with the gun out. Oh no! This is such an intense game. Oh, my heart can't handle it. Look at this though. It's the warp, the stronghold of Star. We've seen it happen once. He opens up. He gets another. He finds. No, he doesn't. He's unable to convert down with one quickly. No, Sharky. He finds one. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Make that a 1-on-1. It's an all-out brawl towards the game. Bomb side. Waver pulls it off with a no-scope. I cannot believe it.
But as a player watching from I guess a bird's eye view or an eagle view, it seems like Dynamis is playing a bit for individual skill right now, other than as a team. Looking at them banter on the map like that, they went in one at a time. They're almost all got taken out to one op. Maybe you can get an input on what you think, but I think Dynamis might be on the verge of cracking. Like a missed flash there as well.
I don't know, man. They're letting the pressure get to them, and that's something they got to be real careful of. If I were them right now, I'd be calling a timeout, resetting, recouping, trying to just claw back into this game. And so far, it's just not looking that convincing. As look at this, they're not checking their angles. KngRetro, he falls here. Star with one as well. The AWP from Star has been unbelievable. Look at this as well.
It's
he
like
uses the gun, and he's able to convert.
On Inferno, right? On Inferno, for example, they were flashing and peeking together at all times. But now, they're just kind of, it looks like they're playing more solo. Now, keep in mind, Waver is in a huge position. He's managed to get up Banana and behind toilets, but if he finds a kill, it won't be good for much. He won't get any ground off it, and instead he's not going to get either kill there. Opportunity to get both, but he misses both, and Eakin's on B. They don't know he's here either. It doesn't matter. Kratos is just on top of the game, takes out Eakin, and Waver now in connector. A 1-on-4. This, as much as I want it to be doable, I think he's going to go back and save.
With the AWP in hand, I don't think it's going to be a possible chance for him. 34 seconds left against 4. I mean, it could happen.
How did he go for this?
Waver has turned up before, but I don't know. It's up to him at the end of the day. He is going to try and mingle his way through towards the B bomb site. Spots out. He missed shot. The headshot, will it come out? No, it will not. It'll be KngRetro that pushes short. 2K
like
for
I said,
him.
I think Dynamis is starting to let the pressure get to him. Think about how well they played on Inferno, right? They were like literally so coordinated. And then even on Mirage, they had 3 guns and they saved. Right now, if they do the same kind of like, look at the buy right here. Deacon's bought an AK, but the rest of them on pistols. You
I
tell
mean,
me,
to be,
but
to be
I
fair, they are sitting at around that 1k mark, so they get the full buy. They are on a 4-round loss bonus now, convincingly at that 8-2 the scoreline. But if they sit at 1k, they'll have enough to buy the next round. So I think
I'm saying, but
it's
if
a
he
smart
didn't
play.
buy, he can afford an op next round.
Maybe, but maybe they just want to go for the AKs. The AWPs haven't been really working out for them. I mean, he did work in the form of Waver getting Dynamis their second, but other than that, Tican, they're so comfortable right now. They are unbelievably talented. They're doing their best, and I mean, it just proves, especially this more than ever, that it's just an unbelievable game to watch, and even more so to prove the point, you should never give up. And speaking of giving up, this man doesn't. Star, he has the AWP in hand. He does find the first, but he's unable to find anything more as of right now.
But look at the support.
Paul, look at that flashbang as well. He spots out towards long. Kratix, he
what's
drops
happening?
a bomb, and he drops a second as well. Star's able to mop up on the A side, but that is it. Alex, he's able to find another. Look at the scoreline, 9-2 Dynamis. They've got to find a way back into this one.
Dynamis went to sell a fake, but I don't even know if it was a fake intent. Bomb went out Munster the whole time. But like, granted, Dynamis could come back here. It's very doable. Even a 9-6 half at this point would be more than enough to make it doable. I love that Molotov. It's always so fun to watch. Bit of a run here. Perfect smoke. Fast plays from Dynamis all around. He's going out alone. Look
Oh
what I'm
my
talking
god,
about.
Iki! He does find the first, but Dan, he's quick to trade out. I mean, the entry kind of worked. They caught him by surprise. I guess that is something that they wanted to do, and it worked out in their favour. It is now Tican who are at a disadvantage, but they have lost a man, which is crucial on the CT side. And a slower take towards the A bomb site now as Sharky. He's just trying to lure out a player or two, keep them held. But looking at it, they're going to execute A, but it seems so staggered. Looking at the map right now, look at where the positioning is. They've got 2 short, 2 towards A, well now 1. And look at this, they're all grouping up towards short. And look at this, he's out 1 by 1. Paul, he's going to have no problem scooping up the first there. Enstro.
Dynamis just... I mean, Enstro managed to do something. The bomb will be planted, but will it be enough? We're going to need to see a massive hold here from these 2 players, but Waver's a swing wide. He gets the info.
Oh!
Enstro gets the trade. Kind of tap off the head of the second one.
The adjustment there from Enstro does grant him the second frag. But look at this, he's playing the time. He's playing this to perfection, to be honest with you. He's got to be careful. The short push, are you kidding me? What was that flick? He's unable to win the round, but Dan, he's able to clutch things in the most interesting of moments for Enstro. His aim is unbelievable. I'm speechless after watching that shot. That was insane.
I wish that I could say I think Enstro's feeling the same way, but losing that probably got him a little bit down. That was a 6 shot. You're completely right. They just need to convert something here. Even 1 round to get the pace going. But it's not looking that promising. It looks like they're taking it a bit too fast every round. I want to see some slow plays coming out. Then again, I'm not the one playing. But I guess I have full map vision and they don't. So it's a bit weird.
Stop.
Tican peeks out with no flash.
I cannot believe it. This is absolutely unbelievable. Star with the AWP is turning up time and time again. The pressure he's putting on right now is unbelievable. And Dynamis, they're feeling it right now. The morale is gone. They're pushing him 1 by 1. They're not working as a team. They're working as individuals. And to be honest with you, if I was Dynamis right now, I'd definitely be looking at that timeout, looking at my coach. What is happening?
They should have called timeout round 6 after they lost 5 and 1-1. They should have recouped with the thoughts. They only want 1 guy alive. Taking time to actually talk as a team is a big thing to get your morale straight. When you're playing like this, it goes by fast, but Waver's to open up in the A site. I just think Dynamis need a timeout before it's too late, if it's not already. The boost coming out. He's got it. A reload in hand, but Entro's good for him.
Caster's curse might have just happened as Tican, they're in a 3-on-4, and yep, they're going for the save. They've got, to be fair, it is 10-2, but looking at their money, you'd think it's a lot of a closer matchup. I just realised that, in fact, that look at the money. They won't have enough to drop each other next round as Dynamis. I mean,
well, they're not getting any loss bonus. This is the way to keep a comeback on, and hopefully Dynamis can mount this into a 10-5 half. Even then, it's a lot better than a 10-2 or even a 13-2, which definitely won't go to as they're going to get 3.
This is an unbelievable game. Dynamis, they do find their 3rd, but at the cost of 10. And Dynamis, they're even looking to try and extend the lead that they already have. Star, he's going to deny another save with the AWP, but at the cost of his teammate KngRetro, who does fall at the end of there in the round end time.
Dynamis could have easily... Ow, I bit my tit, man. Oops. Okay, but Dynamis could have easily closed this out on Mirage. 1 round away, and now they're a whole 7 from a tie. This is where, like, the pressure comes in and handling comes in, too, you know? You have to be on top of your game in every round, and Aguirre is feeling it now. The rhythm could have re-kicked in as he's trying to peek and swing, but he manages to kill him. Dan gets the trade. Alex, another.
The last shot he fired off does land the man in the molly, and it is now a 2-on-3. Tican, they've dropped off a little bit, but an outstanding half so far. We can't really deduct anything from their team performance. It has been basically perfect. Lost a couple of rounds, a few small mistakes that have led to round losses, but other than that, I cannot believe how confident these guys are right now. Tican, they went from losing 16-13 on a map that they were destined to lose from the halftime score. I think it was 11-4 or 12-3.
It was 11-4.
Yeah, and they managed to even it out. 13-16 the scoreline. Lost. They win in overtime in such convincing fashion on Overpass so far, but we shouldn't forget, as I mentioned earlier, this is such a CT-sided map, and I think Paul might be able to demonstrate this as he's in a 1-on-2 now. Make that a 1-on-1 with a beautiful adjustment, the headshot coming in. He's got a Molotov, but no kit. Enstro, he needs to be careful, and there you go. Molotov in, he's going to peek out.
Oh, the perfect swing from Enstro. That was glorious, actually. I mean, dodging the Molotov, beautifully done. The last round of the first half in Dynamis might be feeling a little bit better about themselves here. If they can get this 5th, that's all they need. And look at Tican's buy.
It has been shattered. The eco that they strongly built up over the first 8 rounds has been absolutely lost. I'll bring up the scoreboard now to show you sort of the statistics going on. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely unbelievable how much damage these players have done. But KngRetro, he's there to make it work. The Deagle, he doubles up in towards KngRetro.
They've really just stolen this round, haven't they?
Wow. The AK spam through does connect start. He might be able to retrieve an AK. He does.
Wait, look at Alex. Alex is pushing through Fountain right now. Waver's waiting for him a little bit, but it might not be enough. If he gives this angle at the wrong time, this could be devastating, but he's still holding it, swinging a bit too wide. He misses the shot on Waver. We're not going to be able to see it right now, but Waver missed the shot as Sharky pushes in that way. Fountain's in giving up, and right now they know where both of the T's are. Dynamis hoping to not lose the Deagles. That'll kill the morale that they've tried to build, or try to build this half. But it looks like they have the site kind of for free. One guy back in graffiti. Could be dealt with fairly easily with the shot of 1 headshot, but he's going to miss.
2 Deagles still remaining on the Tican side out of the 3 guns. Obviously, the AK is going to be the carry in this situation. It is going to be required. And look at this wave up. He knows. He senses the player behind. Star.
He knows the last one. The boost came out. He knows he's close.
He's so very close. Will he edge through this smoke?
Wait, why is he looking up there?
Oh, the miss.
He misses the shot!
Oh,
but he
no.
managed to connect. Waver looking a bit up there for some weird reason. I'm not sure. Maybe a miscommunication. Maybe he thought he was going to go up the flank. Well done, though. Good half. I like to see Waver saying it. That's really nice. Or not Waver, sorry. Dynamis saying good half. That shows good sportsmanship. And hopefully they're gifted a pistol round because they desperately need it.
10-5 to scoreline. May I remind you, people at home, this has gone all the way. An overtime win that Tican scored has led them into such a convincing start. Dropping off in the later half of their CT side, but Dynamis, they want to claw things back. They're on the CT side, the favoured side on this map. Let's see if they can get anything done now.
Here comes the smokes. Is that only 1 player on B? A pop flash for Munster.
Look at this, though.
3 down connector.
Alex, will he be able
Alex.
to do anything? He finds the
That's one.
first. The Glock in hand. Might be able to do a little more damage, but the bomb plant in the meantime, Paul, and he's able to retreat very carefully as well. KngRetro, he beats the angle, he finds one. Will he be able to find another? Waver is just looking to try and find any
Keep
headshot
in mind,
possible.
there are
but
5 T's alive right now. And they're all in water. Make it 4. Sorry. There's no way they stick this. Here comes the swing. One good.
Only good for one.
That's a horrible pistol round for Dynamis. They needed to win that. They've lost both pistols on this map, and I believe they won. Actually, here's how it went. They won one. They won both on Inferno, one on Mirage, and they lost both here. So, and they forced fought into this as well. Keep that in mind. Dynamis is going all the way. 4 Deagles in the scout.
Tican, as you mentioned, the full buy with Mac 10s and Galils, and a force play coming in from Dynamis. The bomb plant forced by meta is obviously very strong with this recent update of Counter-Strike. Eco a little more friendly towards buying in this second round. And looking at the variation of guns, it could be very, very strong. That scout, the tag up, it leaves any player prone to the one shot with a deagle. And we'll find out about the one shot with a deagle as Keen finds the one
info.
deagle.
You see that? They pushed through B. They know it's not going to be a direct B hit. And now if Tican gets risky with it, they can go back. But look at this position in bathrooms. He misses the shot. He also missed work, so poor Sharky. Like you said, that scout hit 2 of them down to 30.
Oh my god, damn. Look at that though. An unbelievable entry with a deagle. He might be able to show up. He's a man with a deagle. He's got everything in his favour, but the molly forces him out of position. And it's all left on King.
They should go down B here. That's what I would do. Then again, I'm not playing. But yeah, see? Look at wise people.
They're going to go to B. King, he's going to hear that though. He's going to be able to read into this perfectly. The Mac 10 reload as well. But look at this. 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh, the peak with the Mac 10. Will he be able to convert? Yes, he will. And the last play is actually a one-shot here. So, King, if he knows how to play this, if he sees the bomb, oh my god, King, what was that? That was unbelievable. Oh my god.
He mops him up 8 bullets in his gun, and he manages to somehow make it work. That was a beautiful, beautiful play from King. And you were right, by the way. That scout did come in and it hit 2 of them. Down to 30 and made King. Is Sharky leaving? Sharky? Wow.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a problem. I don't know. But they did call a tech pause. So,
yeah, you're right.
So maybe it's something client side that he's experiencing. But nonetheless, I cannot believe how close this game has been so far.
You know, yeah, we may have counted Dynamis out a bit too early.
I think we have. They're such a strong team, especially with this CT side. That unbelievable shot, though. Can we rewind to that play with the Mac 10? Honestly,
are you asking me? Because I don't know how to.
No. But just that shot was unbelievable. Just the flick and the headshot through the wall as well. The last shot, so unfortunate timing for the recipient of the bullet through the head. But I think, as you said,
that was a much needed round as well.
We counted Dynamis out of this way too. Sorry, excuse me. We counted them out of this way too early. I think. Looking at their buy now as well, they could do the exact same thing that Tican did on their CT side. They've got that AWP on Waver. We've seen Waver is a very consistent AWPer so far. I mean, it could work out again. Only time will tell.
Indeed. Only time will tell. The one thing that never stops is time, and hopefully Dynamis use this time to form up a good strat, as we don't know what Tican's gonna bring to the table this round. It looks like I see, what is it, 1 deagle on the board so far and 1 piece of armor. Gonna get 2 deagles and 1 armor.
Yes, so maybe the eco from them. They know they've got rounds in the pocket. I mean, they could just eco this one, and then by the next one they have that comfortable gap, that 5-round lead that, I mean, if you've ever played in sort of a competitive scenario, you'll know that with this lead as an IGL, you know that you can afford to throw these eco rounds, afford to throw these wacky strategies at the enemies, and you can see what happens, you know. I've remembered countless times when I've played in teams and you've just screamed and you've just pushed mid on overpass and it's worked fully in your favour. You know, 1 flashbang and a couple of deagles and it works.
5
So
headshots, yeah.
yeah,
Send them away.
it's whatever you've got in this, especially if you're Tican right now, you can afford to throw rounds away. You can afford to sit there and go, you know what, we can eco this. We can just buy our pistols and we can see the damage that we do. Make a long economic investment rather than trying to play for the short-term round win. And I think that's a very smart call, as obviously Dynamis, they're playing in a 4-on-5 right now, but the buy is very, very... I would say it's a very strong buy. Even though Agira rather could have bought an M4 and still had full utility, I think. He opted for the smarter play, which was to go for the FAMAS. Less bullets, less of a fire rate, but I would say it's a more accurate weapon.
Does do less damage as well.
It does,
I
indeed.
am curious if... I mean, the round's on pausing now, and this is where Dynamis might get kicked in the ass. They don't have a tech anymore. This is kind of the karma for not calling that Inferno timeout. The round started and they're in a 4-on-5. Think about it. This is kind of the full circle, you know. Map 1, Tican was down a player for the entirety of 3 rounds, which I believe could have been the reason they lost the map, or at least a defining factor they lost the map, right?
Yes, for sure.
Now Dynamis is down the player, and look at this long push. It's all on waiver. He doesn't even realize it yet.
The AWP though. I've talked about the
Everything's
AWP. Oh, it just hasn't delivered.
Already.
Damn. Oh, that is not good to see. Dynamis is just crumbling. Admittedly, they are in a 4-on-5, but Tican, I told you the pistol buy. It would have been a long-term investment, but it's just worked out for them. They haven't lost a player. Alex with a 3k. This is absolutely insane. Agira's the last one left.
Dynamis is fuming. Agira should just wait and play for the Ninja. There's not much else he could do here. Instead, he's gonna get spotted. He will be good for the first. A Molotov is not good for anything as he gets his head taken. And you were completely right. The pistol, the IGLs, like, we can eco this. They went 5 long and it worked in their favor. Now look. 12-6. The rounds are going. Dynamis is getting their revenge for not calling the timeout for Tican. If they would have called that timeout, Tican would have surely called out theirs for them.
I think so, for sure. And I mean, that player that had to go to work, I think that's bit them in the bum now. As I think it's safe to say Tican, especially with this advantage of a 5-on-4, it is unbelievable to sort of witness how the tables had turned. Tican, they desperately needed that tech timeout to fix Dan's keyboard, and now look, he's fixed his keyboard. He's absolutely stomping in that Mirage game, and on Overpass, his whole team has turned up, and first blood in the way of Tican.
If you ask me, I love the fact that Dynamis refused to call a timeout when Tican had 4 players, right? And now Tican is getting the 4v5 on a different map. I think like if they, as long as they get like 1 more round, I think that score's fair. That's 3 rounds to 3 rounds and a 4v5, and we all know how difficult playing a 4v5 is, especially on the CT side when you have a bot Joe who just runs down mid. But look at Tican. Tican, their form right now, it's incredible. They want this spot in the final, and I think from the pace of the game right now, they might just close it out. We might have to cancel out Dynamis once again, or at least when they have a bot. Then again, it is Dynamis. They have gotten this far into the tournament, so you never want to rule them out just yet.
I feel so sorry for Dynamis. They needed that timeout to come out to try and just help their players, and it's all left on Agira. He does find 1, but he's only good for the frag. Tican, their 13 rounds is absolutely overthrowing Dynamis' 6. But I think it's safe to say, even though they've got a bot, they have put up an extremely good fight. Their Overpass game was very strong. Their Mirage game, obviously, they just missed out on, and now Tican, they're looking to take Mach 3.
The chat's not enjoying us flaming Dynamis for not having enough time.
I see. I mean, I understand, you know, you've got your priorities, but it's just unfortunate, I guess.
I just find it funny because Dynamis refused to call a timeout for Tican. And now, the other way...
Oh, Enstro. Sorry to interrupt, but he's able to find 1 with a D. Let's not rule Dynamis out yet. Enstro, he's been a star performer overall. The Deagle, he's there. He's performing. Waver, he's also a man with a Desert Eagle. He's got the flank in towards KngRetro as well now. Enstro, he is being overrun. He's going to find himself a 3rd. On a 4th, he you kidding me? My voice, it's going. Enstro with a quad. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how this round's gone. I apologise for flaming Dynamis.
Best of 3.
I apologise for flaming Dynamis now. Enstro, this man, he doesn't want to lose. Look at this. This could be the ace. This could be the one. He's going to get it. Enstro, the ace. The unbelievable ace. 4 kills with the Desert Eagle, 1 with the AWP. And it gives Dynamis their 7th. Oh my god, the scenes. I don't know why chat is getting so toxic. Like, relax, guys. It's, you know, it sucks that one of the players timed out. I don't know why you're blaming us for commenting on it. It's, you know, it's the way. I apologise. Nonetheless, though, Joe, he isn't exactly a handicap because, of course, in Face It, you can, you give the bot commands and it'll stay 100% of the time.
What the fuck is Eek? Are you seeing this?
Where are we looking?
Ekin just riding the fucking wall, man. A madman playing close shotgun. This game has slowed down.
It has. Tican, they're taking their time. I think they're quite shocked after that 4K from Enstro.
The full AC mean.
When the caster is biased, I don't know either of these teams. In fact, I'd be more biased for Dynamis because I've known Sharky and I think I've met him once or twice as well. So I don't think that makes any sense. Nonetheless,
I'm not biased. I just got here.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter now anyway. The past is the past. I apologise again for Dynamis' loss. However, it is just going to be...
It's not a loss yet. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's very true because look at this. Wave up. He's not done yet. Tican. They can't rule him out. And as I was saying, the bot isn't exactly a handicap because you can take him and get frags. Look at that. Ajira, he picks up the bot and he gets one.
The best part of a bot is he's always behind the enemy somehow.
Look at this.
Did you hear the scoping? He knows he's there, but he's going to jump out wide.
Enstro, he's able to find another one. Start.
Oh no, not the shotgun.
Pulls the shot.
Not like this.
Gun. Eking.
Disrespected him.
The disrespect with the auto shot in the XM1014 is going to reign supreme. And Eking, he retrieves the AK as well. And as soon as we ruled Dynamis out again after losing their 5th player, they come back. I think it is the cast.
That's 2 in a row. And what? Looking like it's going to be 3rd. So Bot Joe didn't buy any armor. I'm kind of disappointed in Bot Joe.
Oh, look at this. Look at the Glock push. That is so unfortunate. The AWP retrieve. This in the hands of Dad.
That's 2 already.
He's not done yet. Enstro, he picks up the bot as well. I told you the bot, it isn't all so useless, but Paul, a nice headshot connects there. Does it a push? Oh, wow, what a transfer. What a transfer.
I'll be honest. Tican played that eco really well. They invested, what, I believe 1 flash, 1 Tech 9 into that, and they got 2. Fortunately, they didn't get the round, but it opted for some kind of a buy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna steal that Molotov. Oh, the fast piece!
The play, the push, Eking, and Ajira for Enstro. He's good for 1.
Oh, not again. Not the XM10
no,
again.
The XM. We've seen it. We've seen it once.
They don't know he's there. They've already walked towards CT.
Look at this.
He's hidden right now. No one knows he's there.
He does fire off a shot though. It is going to give a little bit of info. He doesn't. He just finds one in fact. It's just Waver. He's behind this smoke. Paul. He's zoning through the smoke. He's concentrating on this angle. Just slightly to the left and you'll find him, my friend. And that is the one. As the smoke dissipates, Tican, they find the last frag and find their 14th. And Speedy May, I'll remind you, my friend, that it wasn't the PC that was having a problem. They said it was a problem with Dan's keyboard, which they fixed. And
is chat still going on?
yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ.
Dynamis. I hope they do have a chance. I really wish that they, you know, they do sort of come back and win this one. Maybe not win it as such, but I hope that they, you know, they use this bot as well as they can. And I mean, they're very good individual players, so they could make it work. But Tican, they're in a 3-on-5. The Molotov's coming in,
going down as well,
denying everything. of right now that Tican, they're throwing everything, but Dynamis, they've got to respond some way or another. And it's in
you
the
gotta
form.
love Waver.
Look at this.
This
Waver.
man is opening it up. He's
Oh
coming
my
in.
god, there's only one player. Oh no, there's two. The trade out quickly. It's a
He
2-on-1.
has an info on both.
Look at this though. Both players'
he flipped.
HP. Both players' HP is 25. If he's able to find the first quick enough, which
It's not.
unfortunately he's not. I was
If he
gonna
didn't
say there was
slip
a
off the back of the
chance.
bomb site there, it could have been a lot closer than it was there. But oh man. Oh, Kradix giving me a seizure, man. No, seizure's work.
Tican 15, Dynamis 9. This is match point and game point, and I think it's in the most horrible of ways. It's so unfortunate, but I guess it had to be done. Tican, they've got a full buy, and looking at Dynamis's buy, they're not going to be too happy with it. As start, he's able to find the bot. Although it is only a bot, it is a player down still nonetheless. No Dynamis player can now get a second life in this round.
And that bot had the only second gun that isn't a pistol as well, so just keep in mind, this is going to be a round that's doable, with Enshel getting the first, but he gets taken out. And they're wrapping through connector down to B, it seems. No one's there to counter.
And look at this, Tican. They're just going to aggress. They're going to push onto this bomb site. They don't care anymore. They're the man up. They're 2 men up now as Alex, he's able to find one. Ajira, he's good for 1, but will he be able to find any more? We'll have to wait and see. He's on 5 HP though, so it's not looking too likely. And look at this. He keeps tapping out the player in heaven. It is now doable. A 2-on-2. KngRetro, he's able to find one, but it's
3
all
bullets.
left on Ajira. 3 bullets. And that is it. It is going to be Tican that take this one home. A very, very intense best of 3. And Tican, they take it 2-1 in an array of just beautiful performances. They turned up on Mirage. They proved they took it to overtime. And then to take it here as well, it is going to be GG. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. We shall see very soon how things turn out in the finals. Obviously, I've been Retro, joined by KngRetro.
Thank you for having me.
And we shall see you all very, very soon for the finals. Take care, everyone.
Chat is still popping off as well.